The following is a live sports presentation on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of Central Kentucky high school football starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. This is Central Kentucky high school football right here on Glycon. And welcome in, everyone. Beautiful evening here at Martha Lane Collins High School, where the Titans will host Class 5, District 6 opposition, and a formidable one at that. The Woodford County Yellow Jackets at 5-1. The Yellow Jackets come in poised for another win on their way to what looks to be a great season. But head coach Jerry Lucas and his Titans have different plans. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and Joey, perfect night for football against these two powerful teams squaring off in 5A tonight.
Well, first of all, we're in a beautiful, beautiful setting out here in Shelbyville, Kentucky. And the two quarterbacks you talk about, two of the top guys around the state, two juniors, so if scouts are here, they've got plenty to look at, plenty to talk about, and I'm excited to be here.
Yes, indeed. Fox Coons, the 6'5", 240-pound quarterback for the visiting Woodford County Yellow Jackets. And then Cade Gooden, the big kid, the junior who's setting all kinds of records here at Collins. He's been out for 3 games. He's welcome back. He's starting this week. He's back in the lineup. Coach Lucas is looking forward to that. And Joey, couldn't ask. He had a great night last weekend at Holy Cross with Sayre. But this weather here tonight, this is fall football perfection, is it not?
Well, last week I guess what the locals would say, more in town.
Yes.
This week we're more out in the country. We're more,
yes.
I guess in the burbs, but we're out in the country. And like I said, we've got the 3rd and the 5th top quarterbacks in 5A tonight.
Yeah.
3rd is Fox Coons and 5th is Cade Gooden. It's going to be a showdown. It's a showdown in Shelbyville.
There we go. Well, tonight's weather forecast is presented by Suntime Pools and Spas. Good people to know if you have a pool. And tonight's weather forecast, as we mentioned, beautiful night here. Smattering of clouds as the sun is about to set, but it's going to be in the 60s and probably end up in the high 50s by the end of the night. Perfect fall football weather. And tonight's weather forecast, as we remind you, is presented by Suntime Pools and Spas. Good people to know if you have a pool. We'll be back with more of your Central Kentucky High School Football Friday night on Glycon.
Leaves and other dirt and grime are no match against the experts at Suntime Pools, your BioGuard dealer. Weekly service, computerized water testing, or just need advice. Our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit us today for a full line of BioGuard swimming pool products. Suntime Pools.
Hey, who turned out the lights? Hello?
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself. This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Get started by finding the program that works for you at bluegrass.kctcs.edu. Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world.
Welcome back to Glycod Sports. Joey Hamilton here in his 11th season here at Woodford County. Coach Dennis Johnson. Coach, every team has an identity, and you know your 13-1 team had an identity. Last year's team had an identity. What is this year's team's identity?
I think, experience and balance. I think we got a balanced team. Offense, we try to run and throw a little bit. We've been doing pretty good effectively all year. But we got a good mix of kids who've been around, right, know exactly how we want to practice, how we do things. And so they've really adjusted to what we do every year. And we got a lot of internal leadership, which is good.
Speaking of offense and passing, you got a huge O-line, and they protect tremendously well in that passing game. What made you decide to go with the passing game? Some teams are running teams, some teams are passing team. What made you predominantly just go with this passing game?
Well, I think it all depends on personnel. If you're any type of a coach, you gotta cater to what your kids do well, and we were able to throw the ball well. Big offensive line, they do a really good job at pass protection. They gel well. It's the hardest thing I think in football is getting five to work together as one, and so those guys do a really good job. Coach Craig Smith, who coached the offensive line, really works with those guys. Had a really good summer, and those guys had a lot of experience. Been most of those guys 2-3 year starters, so it's really paid off for us.
And on the other side of the ball, defensively, you all have been just lights out, Coach. Tell me about the defense.
Yeah, no, Coach Rowley heads the defense. We got a lot of good guys. Brought Tony McCombs over this year, Mark Curl. Those guys do a good job, and they work at it, man. But our defense is really balanced. Still aren't at full strength. Got some guys out, but those guys have come in and they've coached their butts off. We're kind of bend but not break. Played some really good competition, but our defense has held tough and got the ball back when we needed.
So, Coach, 5-1, 1-0 in the district. Big district game tonight. What do you see in your opponent tonight?
Yeah, no, they're, every time we play a district opponent, they know us, you know them. But Cade Gooden's probably one of the best players in the state, man. I know he's been out for a few weeks, but he's a heck of a quarterback. Got a lot of good skill guys. I think they've really improved their defense from last year. Got a chance to watch a lot of their film this year, and so they get after the ball, keep it in front of them really well. And they have some good athletes, so that always any good coach with good athletes, it definitely helps.
So, Coach, if Cade comes back tonight, have you practiced all week with Cade? Plan on him starting, or have you practiced without him?
No, I always think he's going to play. You know what I'm saying? Great athlete. So we put one of our athletic guys at quarterback because he moves around the pocket well. We can't simulate who he is, but we try to give our guys looks about rush lanes and where they need to be in certain situations. But he's definitely a talent. He's one of those kids. He's going to make you miss sometimes. He's that good. So we just got to make sure we try to keep him in front of us as best as possible and don't let anybody else kill us.
Last of all, Coach, I believe, this is my personal point of view, I believe you are in probably one of the toughest districts and in the state, and I think 5A is probably one of the strongest regions, or 5A, one of the strongest classes in the state. How do you year after year, you're there battling every year. What do you tell you guys?
No, and that's why we play the non-conference schedule we play. We want to play all the action we can because our district is an animal, so we want to get ready for that. I think this year prepared us, but each week's a new week of its own. But anybody who likes competition likes these type of districts, and this is what our kids are used to, so we know it's going to be a battle every Friday night, and we love it.
Okay, folks, you heard it right there from Coach Dennis Johnson in his 11th year at Woodford County. I feel like he just started coaching a few years ago, but tonight we'll be watching him here in Shelby County against the Collins Titans. This is Joey Hamilton signing off for Glycod.
Welcome back to Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving through outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. That's Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. We've got the Woodford County Yellow Jackets visiting the Collins Titans. Joey Hamilton, keys, the Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky keys for Woodford County Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Woodford County Yellow Jackets, first of all, they just want to stay explosive on offense. Just keep putting up points, putting up pressure on the defense. Second for them, they need 3 and outs. They need to get Cade Gooden and the boys, get 3 and outs on defense, and then eliminate turnovers. Those are 3 things that are going to be productive for Woodford County tonight in order for them to win the game.
All right, now we have our Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky keys for the Collins Titans and head coach Jerry Lucas.
And as I talked about the quarterback, we didn't know until game time if Cade Gooden was going to play. And when I had put this down, I was going to put down fine production from the QB position. But since Cade is playing, there will be production from the QB position. They want to get him back in there. So that is a key for them, have that production from that QB position. Then on defense, they want to bend but don't break. You know, that explosive offense that Woodford has, if the defense can, you know, they may give up yards but don't give up a score. You know, give up a big play, but don't let them cross the goal line. Don't let them kick 3 points. And then on defense, then last of all is win the kicking game. You know, they need to win that field position kicking game. And if they can get in position, they can use their field goal kicker. And that are the keys for the Collins Titans tonight.
Those are your keys to the game. Presented by Martin's Peterbilt of Central Kentucky. They strive to keep your trucks moving through outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. And now we want to remind everyone this broadcast is authorized by Martha Lane Collins High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching. We'll be back. More to come on Glycod.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
This is Woody with Simpsonville Automotive. Hope you're enjoying the game. We're leaders in customer care because we're always on. Free air out front, 24/7. Our gift to the town, it's always on. 6 loaner cars ready for pickup or delivery anytime. After hours, use our drop box or secure pickup boxes anytime. My team gets it done. Simpsonville Automotive, we are leaders in customer care.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back, Central Kentucky Football Friday night. It's the homestanding head coach, the only head coach that the Martha Lane Collins High School Titans has ever had, Jerry Lucas. And Jerry, you got a big one here tonight. This district game, it's a tough one. When Woodford comes, you go there, or they come to your place, you know you're going to get a very, very good matchup here. What do you expect out of your team tonight against a really, really tough competition?
You know, obviously, depending on which poll, I mean, they could be number 1, they could be number 3, but this is one of the top teams in 5A. We know how we're going to play great football tonight, but these are the type of games you want to play in. You know, these are, if you want to make a run in the playoffs, you need to be playing teams like this. Coach Johnson does a fantastic job with this program. These guys are going to be, we're going to have to play really well to have a shot to win this football game. Our kids are excited about it. We know what we need to do. You know, defensively, they're going to make plays. You got to make sure that you limit their explosive plays. But they've got a dynamic passing attack, and they've got a couple of kids that can really run the football, especially number 0. But I mean, they have everything that it takes. So we know how we're going to have to play to be able to have a chance to win this game tonight. Offensively, we just got to do what we do. I thought that Javon Hunter has come in the last 3 weeks and done a great job for us. But, you know, Javon wants to and needs to be playing running back, and he's had to go over, and I just couldn't be more proud of a kid than what he's done for our team the last 3 weeks. We're getting Cade back tonight. Obviously, he's been off for 3 weeks, so, you know, we've talked about the fact that, there's going to be some rust factor there, and you're going to have to get in and play your way back in, but he's a fantastic kid and a great football player, so we're excited about having him back.
And when you talk about having Cade back, he's been off, he's a dynamic passer, he sees the field, he knows this offense, he knows the personnel so well. What will be key for you to get him and the offense clicking, or at least start getting that rhythm that you want to see?
The problem with our offense, if you've seen us play before, is you just kind of set it down and it takes off. There's really not and especially with the way Cade plays, I mean, he's not a kid. He is not going to. He's as good with his legs as he is passing the football. So he's just going to have to go out and do what he does, and the guys are going to have to rally around him. We've got a lot of really good football players on both sides of the ball, so we're excited about being in this game tonight.
Yeah, and one last thing, how do you slow down that passing attack? I'm sure you got some things up your sleeve, but that's a tall task.
Well, there's 2 keys, and saying it and doing it is 2 different things, but you got to keep the ball in front of you. You cannot give them big plays over the top, and you have to tackle in space. Now, okay, it's easier said than done, but we got to make sure that they earn what they get down the field. Yeah. And we can't give them those one-play touchdowns, and we can't let them throw screens sideways and not tackle them. So that's, those are the 2 keys for us tonight on defense.
And you heard it right from Coach Lucas, the Collins Titans head coach. Good luck tonight, Coach, and we'll be back with more on Central Kentucky Friday Night Football on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
This is Woody with Simpsonville Automotive. Hope you're enjoying the game. We're leaders in customer care because we're always on. Free air out front 24/7. Our gift to the town. It's always on. 6 loaner cars ready for pickup or delivery anytime. After hours, use our drop box or secure pickup boxes anytime. My team gets it done. Simpsonville Automotive. We are leaders in customer care.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
And welcome back to Martha Lane Collins High School, just a few minutes away from kickoff. And tonight's game plan is built by Elite Building Products in Nicholasville. The right decision for your home. The Elite Building Products game plan. Joey Hamilton for the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. I got to imagine having a good game from Fox Coons is probably one of the things they're game planning for.
Well, first of all, it's that big offensive line game plan to protect the Fox Coons. That's a game plan. Protect the quarterback, give him time to throw the ball so they can make the big plays. To his 2 receivers, got a couple receivers that are actually they have 4 receivers that are in the top 50 in 4A. So they got 4 receivers. I'll get to those names later, but that's their game plan right there. Then on defense, it's stop Gooden. Stop as Collins goes. Gooden goes as Collins goes. Finds his receivers. He can run the ball. He can do all that. The defensive game plan is to stop him. And last of all, keep them outside the 30-yard line because Gage Miller, the kicker for the Titans, he can kick. He's got a leg on him. So that's the game plan. That's the game plan for Woodford.
Well, you mentioned Cade Gooden, his 905 yards passing in 4 games, 362 yards rushing, over 1,260 yards combined rushing and passing. He was out for 2 games. He's back. How about the Elite Building Products in Nicholasville game plan for Collins High School?
Well, the game plan is let Gooden cook. That's it. Let Gooden cook. I mean, the young man has been out for 2 games, and he's still number 5 in 5A football. In throwing the ball and in rushing, he's in the top 15. So, I mean, let Gooden cook. That's pretty much the game plan. Let Gooden cook. Defensively, stop the big play. Bend, but don't break on defense. And the field position game. No turnovers. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. Avion Dale is one of his. Avion Dale and Jason Hentz are his two go-to guys right there, and the tight end Hentz and Avion Delaney. I apologize, Avion Delaney. Those are his 2 guys, and that's who Cade's going to be looking for. And if not him, I'm sure he's going to find plenty of other guys. He's resourceful, so that's the game plan.
Those are tonight's game plan, built by Elite Building Products in Nicholasville. The right decision for your home. We're going to take our final pregame break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. When we return, it is Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
We're here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
From Glycod, it's Central Kentucky High School football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College, college for your world. Manowar Harley-Davidson, 100% Kentucky owned and operated. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential. New Vista, we see the good ahead. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products in Nicholasville, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job. Suntime Pools and Spas, good people to know if you have a pool. And by Fast Signs. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on Central Kentucky High School Football.
It's a beautiful night here in Simpsonville, nearing the Shelbyville town proper line here at Martha Lane Collins High School, where the homestanding Titans will be facing off against the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, this is another one of those tough district games you just look at. Last week we had probably the toughest district in Class 1A with Sayre. They're in a tough district, but so was Holy Cross.
Holy Cross, they've got KCD, they've got Campbellsville. Those are 3 of the top 10 teams. You have Sayre that was in their top 10 team. Then tonight we go 5A here. We got a tough district game here. Then you've got Woodford, who has Scott County. They have South Odom. They have Anderson. Those are just I don't know. Those are just tough games. I mean, what do you do? What do you do that? You win all your games and lose 2 district games, go 8-2. You finish 3rd place and you get an away playoff game.
And that is the way it rolls here in these tough districts. This is going to be a good one. You see the Collins Titans in their black uniforms with their blue numbers outlined in white, and you see the visiting Yellow Jackets in their white uniforms with their brown numbers, and the kickoff goes deep. Wow, what a leg. You said it. Gage Miller can put a charge into a ball, and he just kicked that one 70 yards to the back of the end zone.
Gage is a weapon. He's a weapon. That's why you want to get the ball inside the 30 to at least try to get the opportunity to produce points.
And right here, the Yellow Jackets will start at their 20 with big number 8, Fox Coombs. Lemmy is his name, 6'5", 240, the junior. He will lead this offense. He wears number 8. He'll be in the pistol. He has 4 receivers and a running back out there with him.
And I just look at that huge offensive line out there right now. I'm looking at number 71, Justin Perez. And I guess I'll get some more numbers there, but, I mean, they're massive out there. That's and they do just a great job. If you watch them on film, which I have seen them on film, they do a great job of protecting their quarterback.
And look, Amari Jointer is the receiver near side. Man in motion, right to left. And that's a handoff right up the middle. Darian Tomlin, and he is stacked and racked right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a yard loss. They'll give him forward progress to about the 19 and a half yard line. So second and 11.
A great job right there. You got a three down man front right there, 2 on the outside right there. And they just come and just blitz every gap, hit every gap, and just shut down Darian Tomlin right there for no gain.
They get to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide left, 1 to the right. Coombs looking deep left side. He has the arm, but he does not have the receiver. Overthrows his intended receiver, Jalen Johnson.
And he almost threw that effortlessly. He just he didn't even, you know how you should, the fundamentals say you should step and throw it. He didn't step and throw it. He gave one of those Brett Favre situations, one of those.
Turned his hips and let it fly.
Just let it go.
That was about 52, 53 yards in the air, it looked like.
He just out threw everybody on that. But what a job. What a nice arm.
And now 3rd and very long. 10 and a half, 11 yards for a first. Got to get to the 30-yard line to the Yellow Jackets. Looking right, over the middle. He gets met at the time as the ball gets there, but perfectly timed pass and catch.
Nice dime right there. That was
Kyle Ritter. Yeah.
And just nice slant right there. He just drops back right there. Oh, here we go.
And right away they go back to the run game. This time Tomlin has room on the right side. He shakes a tackle and out of bounds. Does he get the yard line to gain for the first? He's just short, I believe. They'll give him 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and I think the hurry up right there caught the Titans off. They weren't even set yet, and they just gave it to the big guy, Darian Tomlin. Tomlin just bounced out to the right there. Got some good blocking by his wideout right there before he gets 10 yards. Now they come back to the huddle here to
and
set up.
See what they've got. 2nd and 1. Man fakes motion, goes back to the right. They go right back to Tomlin. Up the middle he goes, and he gains about 4 out to midfield for the first down.
Yeah, nice play right there.
Let's call it the 49 for the first down.
It's kind of a little quick trap right there, inside right there, but nice tackle by your defensive end. He just held on. He just held on for dear life right there, and next thing you know, first down, Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets' first possession of the game. Woodford County comes in at 5-1. Big win over South Oldham last week as Tomlin takes a handoff trying to run left. He almost gets dragged down 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but he falls ahead, gets back to the line of scrimmage almost, and good job. Well, he'll lose a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 12.
Great defensive effort right there.
All the way around.
Yeah, that's Jaden Martin right there, number 0, just coming up making a nice play right there. You got number 14 also right there, Joel Watson Rhodes, who stops him initially, and just a great defensive effort right there.
Now it's going to be 3rd and long, Joey, and this kid has the arm to get the ball anywhere he needs it to go. Fox Coombs behind center. He gets it out of the pistol, gets it away quickly to the right side into the slot. That was to Jalen Johnson. He gains about 9 yards. It'll be 4th and 3. Maybe 4. Yeah, 4th and a long 3, let's call it.
Yeah, just nice trip set. Here we go. Here they go again.
And they go quickly on 4th down. Then he just turns, fires, gets his man. He slips a tackle across the 40 for the first down.
It's nice up on the ball, quick, going trip set. Just all wideouts doing like 5-6 yards. Stop. Quarterback finds him. Catching the defense off guard right there. Here we go. Double slot on both sides this time.
Double slot on both sides, and we've got the quarterback saying, hold on here, let's get a call from the sideline. Coombs sets his receivers, looks as he drops right side. He puts it down inside the 10-yard line, had his man, but his man stopped, and he thought he was going to keep going. So 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice crossing route right there. Outside, both outside guys came and did a little post or a little deep post. One did a short slant, and then the outside guys went out, and his receiver just stopped running. You know, he just missed communication right there, and going to make it a 2nd down and 10 right there. Big stop here for Collins on 1st down, so hopefully they can get another one right here. This is where they talk about the bend but don't break defense.
And that's what they need. They had that 4th down, but Collins converted on 4th and 3.5.
Oh,
there is Tomlin around the right side. He's going to take it in all the way. A 37-yard run around right end for Darren Tomlin.
And on that play right there, the leading tackler, Mr. England, it's Cade England. Clay England. He's 2nd leading tackler for Shelby County, or for Collins there.
All the way, a 37-yard run around right end for Darren Tomlin.
Will make you pay.
That's 37 yards for Darren Tomlin. And now, for the extra point, Cash Wolf. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 here. 8:23 to go, first quarter. We'll see what Collins can do to respond to that scoring drive from Woodford County when we return on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Central Kentucky High School Football. An efficient drive from the Woodford County Yellow Jackets, 80 yards, took them 8 plays, but Joey, they had a 4th down there they had to convert, and the college defense, they did well, but they just couldn't get off the field on a 3rd down and a 4th down.
Got into the last little spot right there. That's where you got to. That's the difference. That's the difference in the game right there. It's the difference in this football game. That 3rd and 4th down, the bend but don't break mentality, and didn't get it, and pooch kick. Uh-oh.
And Collins is going to have to figure out who to block and where to go. And not bad, out to the 33. Good result.
And I believe that result is that they are worried about the 2 return men they have back there.
Yes.
That's Mr. Avion Delaney back there, who's a threat every time
he touches the ball.
And Davion Dale. Both those guys, they're trying to keep the ball out of their hands. So
Avion Daly knows how to score. 7 touchdowns at wide receiver, 35 receptions in 7 games, 557 yards receiving, and 7 touchdowns. Cade Gooden. Where's number 3? He is in the pistol. 3 wide to the wide side of the field on the left. Empty backfield now, 2 wide to the short side. Gooden takes the snap, his first snap in a month. Oh, he goes down, he has him in the post, and that is Hentz. Jason Hentz gets dragged down. What a pitch and catch from the 32, let's call it 28, 38, and another, where'd they mark him down at the 24?
Yeah, Hentz just lines up inside in the slot right there, just goes straight down the middle.
44 yards on the connection.
Throws a perfect pass to him. First down, and they're up on the ball again. Both teams showing quick offense.
Big play, go quick. 3 wide right, Gooden eyes down the middle of the field. He puts it up high, and nobody can get that one, as it was well covered. He just threw that one well over the head of anyone. No chance for interception there.
It looked like a miscommunication there with the receivers for Collins right there.
2
receivers are both in the same area right there, and one tripped over a defensive player, and Cade Gooden just does the right thing and just gets rid of it.
Now Gooden and the Collins Titans to the line. Answering quickly that first play. It's a 44-yard strike.
Blitz coming.
Gooden gets it underneath, gets his man. That was a quick hook up for Logan Holzman.
Holzman, one of his receivers as well. He finds about anyone right there. And Holzman's the 3rd leading receiver on this team. He's got 11 catches for 131 yards and a touchdown coming into the game.
Did a good job to get 7 plus on that play. Let's call it 3rd and a long 2, short 3.
Yeah, just a little underneath route there.
They got to get to the 6, or to the 14 for the first down. And that's just good, taking a quarterback draw, and they're going to push him probably across the line to gain. They get it close to the 14.
Very close to that first down, Mark.
If it's the near side, yes, they do get it. It's the first down.
And that time they just went 4 receivers to the right, trying to spread out the defense right there. Gooden just gets it and just kind of finds his way up there. They kind of let one man go and gets the first down.
1st and 10 at the 14 now. Gooden and Mates look to the sideline for the call. Gooden in the pistol, empty backfield, takes a snap. Here comes a blitz left, but he gets it across. A little dump off across the middle, and will he get into the end zone? And it is. He gets to the pylon.
They're going to say he's out at the 2 right there. Nice.
Oh, I thought that.
Delaney.
That was Delaney.
Yeah, Delaney Avion.
Look to the sideline for the call.
Right there. Just a little underneath screen, just bubble screen right there. Just lineman
the pistol,
turn out.
empty backfield, takes a snap. Here comes a blitz left, but he gets it across. A little dump off across the middle, and will he get into the end zone?
Nice pass play right there.
Left hash they are. Single back, handoff goes to that back, and he'll get met 2 yards deep for a loss of 2 back to the 3-4 yard line.
Just nothing there right there.
Loss of 1.
Yeah, you got big number 54 right there, Jackson Irving right there, sophomore defensive lineman, just comes right in and makes a play right there. And a play like that just looks like it's not very they didn't look very comfortable blocking on that one. You know, they tried to do a little fold scheme there, and the defense just ran right by him.
That was a little bit of a delayed handoff it takes a little time. And now Gooden rolls right, corner of the end zone, had his man, went right through his hands.
He's got to catch that one. Hit you in the hands.
I believe
catch
that
it.
was Delaney.
Yeah,
back in the corner.
Avion Delaney got to catch that one. Avion just
was that Jaden Martin? Got to see that number 6.
Yeah, I believe it was.
It's Hardy.
I'm sorry.
It's Hardy.
Yeah, Jari Hardy. It's hard to tell with these blue numbers.
Yeah, it is very tough. 3rd and goal, 4 wide to the right. This one might be a Gooden special. They're going to call timeout. We'll take a timeout. 5:47 to play in the first quarter. On the doorstep, the Collins Titans knocking on the door to tie this one up and against Woodford County. Stay with us on Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Jump pass.
Welcome back to Collins High School. The Titans facing a 3rd and goal from the 3 against the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Woodford up 7-0, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, with a guy like Cade Gooden coming back after 3 weeks off, you know there's a target on him. This might be time to give it a little, what he does best, which is he spreads the ball around. He runs the ball well. But this might be one where you combine that little run with a little fake and then a
little jump pass there, as they all call it. He just kind of gets it, takes 2 steps forward, and as they come to him, let a receiver maybe possibly go across the middle.
Yeah.
And a little jump pass right there,
see.
something like that.
We'll see how it works out here. We've got 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. He looks left, throws left at the goal line.
He dropped it.
He dropped it. That was right in his hands.
Right there. That's Avion Delaney right there. Out route right there, right at the pylon. Just in and out of his hands.
Forward.
Precision, but they're going to go for 3 here.
Gage Miller
go across the middle.
And
little jump pass.
We'll see
from
the left hash.
We'll see how it works
angle.
out here. We've got 4 wide, 1 in the backfield.
He
looks left, throws left at the goal line.
Last week, and they said that Isaac Brown did not hold on to the ball. He had control of the ball. It just touched the ground when he came down with it. That happens all the time, and it's legal. Drove me nuts.
It's a 20-yarder here.
Kick is up. Oh, it was tipped, but it's good. It gets through. It does. It was tipped, but it got through. So that counts for 3 on the board from Gage Miller. It was a 70-yard drive it started at their own 33. So, no, it was a 64-yard drive, ended up at the 3-yard line, 20-yard field goal. 7-3, the Yellow Jackets lead. We'll be back with more on Glycod.
Here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
And welcome back to Martha Lane Collins High School here in Simpsonville, Kentucky. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Joey, halfway through the first quarter, and both teams moved the ball well, but Woodford didn't break on that final possession. They had Martha Lane Collins had a 1st and goal from the 2. And
Pooch kick.
Down the right side. Out of bounds it goes. 40-yard line.
Well, is that
or
the
the
high
35?
School?
35.
Sure. We'll go with the high school rule. Let's see.
Ball out of bounds.
I'm on so much football. It's like I forget sometimes. I hate to say that.
You forget which rule book you got to use.
Pro, high school, and college. Is that the 40? Is that the 35? I believe that's at the 40. I believe, or they're going to make them re-kick it.
Oh, they declined it.
They're going to make them re-kick it again. So, but on that field goal, that was Elijah Ward, number 4, came in and got a hand on it, but not enough of it, and not enough. And Gage Miller's field goal goes through. And I guess they're not going to make them re-kick it now. They're going to take it at the 35.
Yeah, if the official says they decline the penalty, then they get it at the 35.
Okay, high school 35.
Yep,
Pros
there we
40.
go.
Pros 40, as long as they're outside the zone. Or
correct.
Yes. High potent offense coming back here.
And that, Fox Coombs gets the snap, looks left, quick toss, and he is met immediately. Amari Jointer. 4-yard gain to the 39.
And a Davion Dale, number 4, DB, right there. It's Johnny on the spot. Just makes a quick hit right there. I know it's a 4-yard gain, but it's like a short run almost. Almost most people take 4 or 5 yards on the first play, but Dale with a nice open field tackle right there on number 5, Amari Joyner.
So again, Coons on the left hash working there. Handoff up the middle.
Nice
tackle. Met at the line of scrimmage. He is met and dropped. That's Ryan Brown. Met and dropped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And that's Isaac Estrada. He is the number 1 leading tackler in 5A, folks. Right there, number 11. You got to watch him all night.
One of the team captains, Isaac Estrada, Jaden Martin, Davion Dale, and Cade Gooden, the captains for the Collins Titans.
And it's a sure tackler right there. He makes a lot of plays tonight. Good things will happen for Collins Titans.
3rd and 6. Coons looks right, finds his man, and that is Omari Joyner getting a little bit of a revenge after that big hit on first down. He comes back. They needed 6. They get 7 on 3rd and 6. They get it quick. They're going to get that first down. They go quick. Tempo offense here from the Yellow Jackets. Coons calm, big arm down the right sideline. And the D-back wants to say, hey, that guy was out of bounds.
Well, it was almost a stop and go right there. You sent the middle man, the inside man, just goes straight down the field. The outside man kind of stops. 2 guys go with him. And then he kind of runs again, and quarterback hits him in a nice window right there for a big first down.
Collins has to generate a pass rush, make Coons a little uncomfortable. He is so accurate with that arm.
Yeah, Carl Ritter, last play, just nice catch right there in the sweet spot.
Coons, there was the rush. He moves right. He flings it to the end zone, just too long for his intended receiver.
And that play right there, Collins brought pressure from the outside right there. You saw the back help out right there. Number 15 helps out. That's Ryan Brown, helps out with the double team right there. And then the quarterback steps up looking for something, just overthrows his receiver right there. He was open, but he just overthrew him a little bit, and got to make it 2nd and 10 here.
His quarterback coach will tell him, when you're moving forward, you know that ball's going to sail. You got to adjust. Right hash. It is 2nd and 10. Trips right. They go out, bubble screen right to that short side. Can they get the 5? They wanted 5. They got 6 on that play. They wanted positive yards for the set up a good 3rd down, and now they're going to have 3rd and about 5 or 4. 3rd and 5, let's call it, from the 32.
You got Avion Dale out there. You also got Josh Cochran out there quick on the spot right there after the quick screen on defense to make the tackle. Big 3rd down play right here. And basically it's 4-down territory. You got trips here, trips to the left. We'll see what they can do here.
Wide side. They are on that right hash. And they run it up the middle. It goes, and that's a big gainer across the 20 inside near the 15. He's down at the 18.
And
Josh Cochran gets the tackle.
Tackle right there. Ryan Brown just, they spread out the defense. He's give it to Brown right up the middle. And then, as you said, they get the first down, and now they're just up on the ball again. Quick offense.
The first down in the instant response with a quick offense and over the middle.
We dropped it.
But in traffic, off the hands of Amari Joyner.
Yeah, Joyner. That was a nice route he ran. Then a wide open in the middle. I wouldn't say wide open, but for Coons, Fox Coons, he's wide open, and he just placed it right in there and he just dropped it. It's a nice slant route. He just hit him in the sweet spot right there. Just dropped the ball. So
2nd and 12 from the 18. Right hash. Coons in the pistol. This run play goes up the middle, but
nice
off
play.
the edge, quickly sealing that edge. That was number
it's Trey England.
29,
right
Trey England.
Trey England right there. One of the England brothers over there. You got Clay England, you got Trey England, and
fired off the corner.
Yeah, number 29, Trey England. Nice defensive play right there. You need a play like that. Goes right in there, shoots right at his knees, wraps him up, and stops big number 0, Darion Tomlin. It's a big third down right here. Big third down play right here. You know, if they could hold them possibly to a field goal or less, it'd be a huge, huge momentum swing there for the Titans.
Sure would. Coons has 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Motion man, fakes right, comes back left. Looking down the middle, he's got his man, but there is picked off at the goal line, and he's going to return it. It could be a big one. There's a flag down on the near side, but it is erased now, and sitting down, Josh Cochran, number
right there
10.
in the middle right there. So I'm trying to figure out what that flag was, unless they're going to call. I think they're going to call
illegal motion.
Illegal motion, number 6.
One of them, the one that came in motion.
Yeah, number 6 coming in motion right there. That's going to be Grayson Hodge, and as he came back, he went toward the line, but it's going to be declined.
Yes.
Josh Cochran, that's what they need. A
Right,
big play
comes
right
back
there.
left.
Just intercepts it right at the
Looking
goal line.
down the middle, he's got his man,
but
but there is
reading
picked
the
off
quarterback's
at
eyes.
the goal
Coons
line,
just got
and
too
he's going to
comfortable
return
back
it.
there,
It could be a big
waiting
one. There's
for
a flag
the
down on the
man,
near side,
who was
but it is
Grayson Hodge to
erased
come
now,
open over the middle.
and
But well defended by that free safety, Josh Cochran.
6'1" sophomore right there, 170-pound sophomore.
He returned it.
Steps right in there and gets at the goal line.
63 yards to the 37.
And I want to say this, I don't know, but I didn't. If he caught it in the end zone, you're probably not supposed to return that, are you? But
I think he caught it right at the goal line.
Goal line, yeah.
Probably right in front of it.
And that was a call right there. So the ref, you have to make that split-second call.
And they might not be on the goal line.
Yeah.
Because of where they're positioned for the play.
And we got the final look. So I wasn't sure if he was a yard deep. But
I think
but
his body was just outside as his feet were still in.
But nonetheless, great opportunity there for the Collins.
And the empty backfield. Gooden looking, fakes deep, goes out left wide, a long throw, but a first down out inside. Now down to about the 26 and a half.
Yeah.
First down for Collins Titans.
Yeah, just great look right there by the quarterback. All the receivers go deep. Jason Hentz just kind of stands over there, goes about 10 yards, 7, 8 yards, catches it. He's his outlet basically, catches it, gets enough for the first down.
Well played.
Back on the ball again.
Quick tempo, but they stop. Now look at the sideline, get the play call. Good. In his first game back in 3 weeks. Looks, here comes the blitz. He rolls right. He tries to throw it away, but he finds his man at the 15, inside the 15, out of the 13. What a play.
You almost thought he was going to throw it away. It
looked like it.
Like he's trying to throw away pressure on it.
Now look at the sideline, get the play
he's
call.
That one out of bounds, and no, he finds his man,
Avion Delaney.
Delaney right there. His big receiver. See, guys are coming at him.
Looks, here comes the blitz. He rolls right. He tries to throw it away, but he finds his man at the 15.
Let's call it.
Yeah, in the red zone.
He's got a right hash. Oh, they threw a flag. False start on the Titans. Are they going to pick up the flag? No.
Going to call procedure.
Procedure.
Going to keep it going anyway.
1st and 15 from the 19.
Still inside the red zone. And it's almost like, when they call that play on the side, those guys, sometimes it's the way they move. Yes,
yeah,
it's the way they move.
Right.
Sometimes they let it go, and sometimes they don't.
4 wide left. He looks right, one-on-one coverage down there, and he finds his man, corner of the end zone, but he can't come down with it. Jason Hentz.
Good coverage there by Chris Reed, number one, and he was open early. The quarterback, and we're going to put that one on the quarterback. He's a little bit late.
4 wide left.
Open after about
he looks right, one-on-one coverage down there, and he finds his man, corner.
Maybe a second too long on that.
It's a little long for a fade.
Yeah,
so
that's why I say he held it just a little too long. You're going to throw it like that, throw it quicker so your receiver, if he's going to go into the corner end zone like that, give him a chance to get a little room right there. Gave him no room. Do it late.
And that's tough
to
come down when you're going full speed.
Right. Just got to go just a half a second quicker. Here we go.
4 wide left. There's the bubble screen on the inside, and that play is well designed and executed, but great tackle coming across the middle on.
That's right there. That's Jaden Martin, number 0, catching it, but then that's Darion Tomlin, the running back for Woodford County, also plays linebacker.
He was right there.
Right there, Johnny on the spot right there. He just kind of takes 2 steps back, then falls right back in there and follows
Gain,
Mr. Martin.
Gain of 5, so it'll be 3rd and 10 when we return. It's the end of the first quarter. Woodford County Yellow Jackets 7, the Collins Titans 3. Collins
needing a touchdown.
Poised to score again. We'll find out when we return for second quarter action. You come back with us, folks. Stay with us on Glycod.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Central Kentucky High School football Friday night here on Glycod. We're at Collins High School where the visiting Yellow Jackets of Woodford County have a 7-3 lead, but the Titans of Collins High School ready and poised to score again here. 3rd and 10 from the 14-yard line for Collins, or 3rd and 11 from the 15. Joey Hamilton, what are you dialing up here from the right hash with the big arm of Cade Gooden?
I probably would go 3 receivers. Oh, they are 3 receivers. 3 receivers, you got them spread out right there, and a little crossing route. A little crossing route right there, and that's what's going to look good. And don't forget about the quarterback's wheels.
Quarterback's wheels are right there. He sees a C's part. He fakes inside, goes to the outside. Kai Gooden in, 15 yards for the score. He uses his legs, and that puts the Titans up 9-7.
And that's what you have to worry about right there. You got everyone spread out right there. And as I just said, you got to worry about
the wheels.
You got to worry about the quarterback's wheels. This kid right here. And they spread out.
Quarterback's wheels are right there. He sees a C's part. He fakes inside, goes to the outside. Kai Gooden in, 15 yards for the score.
Cade Gooden. Don't forget
Cade
that name.
Gooden.
Remember that name.
What a play. Neat juke to finish it. Here's Gage Miller for the kick. Ball is down. The kick is way good. Gage Miller,
top 5 guy in PATs right there, hitting over 93% of them. Came in the game 28 of 30, so he's hit 2 now, so it would make him 30 of 32. So he's may have moved into number 4, number 3 spot in 5A football, but Gage Miller, he's got a field goal, he's got an extra point, he's the man.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with the kickoff. Stay with us on Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Remind everyone that tonight's broadcast would not be possible without the support of our corporate sponsors and partners. Please let them know how much you appreciate their commitment to providing free-to-watch high school athletics programming on Glycod. Joey, what a great great series. They get the interception, field position
don't break, stop it right there. Then make the opportunity. The quarterback, as I said, let Gooden cook. Gooden cooks. Next thing you know, it's 10-7 Titans.
And that Miller kick lands in the end zone over 65 yards in the air. Comes down and at 20-yard line now for the Yellow Jackets.
It's just a weapon Woodford County. A weapon, yeah. You don't let Elijah Ward touch the ball right there. Don't let number 4. Don't give him an opportunity. Kick to the end zone. Yeah, and things like that are gonna get you far. And get in the playoffs like that. You got to do things like that. They say he's a big time player, Gage Miller.
Gage Miller, he's a 5'11", 180-pound senior.
And he's one of the top kickers in the state.
Now, Coons hands it off right up the middle. Let's call it 4.5.
4.5 right there. And then
Tomlin.
Nice tackle right there by one of the Englands, Clay England, number 22, the linebacker, 5'8" senior right there. Clay England, he's 25th in 5A in tackles right there. He and Isaac Estrada, those two guys, they make the bulk of the tackles for this Titan team.
Gain of 5 for Tomlin. 2nd and 5 in the pistol. Coons hands it off to Tomlin, but he's met in the backfield and dumped for a 1-yard loss. Who came off that edge? Was that Estrada?
Ooh, that is not Estrada right there. That's number 25. That's England. Or that's 29. That's Clay. That's Trey England.
Trey England, yeah.
Trey England right there. That's an England right there. He just comes right off, fights off the block right there, just comes around and makes a tackle. I'm like, nice play. Nice play right there.
3rd and 6. And Woodford County facing a big play here. They want to get out of their own end.
Yeah, both teams big play right here. This is a nice. See what's got. He's got time though. He's got time.
On the out route, he overthrows that one.
Nice
well covered.
Nice coverage right there. Good job right there.
That would have been about a 12-yard gain, but that was a good 35, 40-yard pass.
Yeah, Javon Hunter just right there. The receiver just goes up. He goes 5, 10. Goes 12, 15, goes up, but does a little out, and Hunter's right there on him, like white on rice, as they say. He's right there, just makes.
He covered him well.
Yeah, covered him well.
And now they've got the punt from the 24, standing at midfield. It's the Collins return man.
And sometimes they use Davion Dale, sometimes Delaney. Not sure who they're going to have back there.
And that gets the roll. That rolls 15, 20, 24, 25 yards. That bounced at the 49, ends up being down at the 26. That rolled 25 yards off the leg of, I believe that was number 94, Simeon Urbina.
Yeah, Urbina right there. Big guy right there. It says 5'10", 165. He looks a little bigger than that, but and then, Jari Hardy just doesn't have an opportunity because the ball's angled the way it was angled. Just never got a chance to get
short.
Short and just rolled. And so it's good for the Yellow Jackets to switch field position right there and see what Cade Gooden and the boys can do.
49-yard kick. And Cade Gooden takes the high snap. He moves up into the pocket, runs left, spies a lane, fakes, and gets tackled just over the 30 to the 32-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play.
Yeah, Kingston Dumas right there just hanging. Basically, more Kingston was hanging on for dear life there. Quarterback drops back right there, looking, and great coverage right there by the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback moves to his left right there, goes up, and Dumas just grabs him about the 30, and Gooden just pushes him up about 2 more yards. It's about the 32.
So an interception, that long interception return from the goal line out, a 66-yard return led to the last score in the last possession for Collins, and he has to throw that one away. Does good, and he had the middle screen well covered by that Woodford County defense.
Josiah McKee right there, number 88, just right there, just waiting. And not only he was waiting, but I think about 2 or 3 more other Yellow Jackets. They're all just waiting right there. You can see they all just came right up underneath both linebackers. Josiah, another defensive lineman. There's just nothing there for them that time.
They read that play well. 3rd and 4 now for the Collins Titans.
And the Yellow Jackets had a big 3rd down right there. And they're in the field that didn't complete right here.
They had a 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd and 4. Big play for the Titans. Empty backfield. Gooden gets a snap. He steps up, has pressure off of one leg, has his man down the field, cut at the 35 and down at the 30.
Delaney.
There he is, Avion Delaney.
And once again, I think there's some miscommunication between the Collins receivers. The 2 inside receivers run into each other, and they run into each other. And Cade's looking. He's like, well, I'm just going to go deep in. I'm going to hit my man on the deep post right there, Avion Delaney. Delaney bails him out, makes a great catch right there. Next thing you know, they switch the field right there.
38-yard reception.
Yeah, first down
Avion
Collins.
Delaney. First down Collins at the 30. They were at the 32, so that's a 38-yard gain.
Nice throw, nice catch right there.
Beautiful pass from Gooden. He's looking again. Right sideline. He's got his man. Can he? Oh, there's interference. Got there early. Yeah,
they
got there
that.
early.
Yeah,
that was
you have to call that. Yeah, number 4.
What speed?
DB right there.
Elijah Ward. Yeah.
Just as the receiver goes up, he just runs right into him. And I think that's Hardy right there. I think that's Jari Hardy. I believe it is. Hardy runs right by him, and he goes up for the ball, and the DB just runs into him about the 4-yard line. It's not a spot foul in high school. It's just a 15-yard penalty.
So it'll be half the distance. Yep, that was Jari Hardy.
And so it's going to put them in the red zone again. So, they've had 3 drives. They've been inside the red zone each time. So
First and 10 at the 15.
And they put points up. So here we go again. 1 touchdown, 1 field goal, and knocking on the door again.
And don't forget the quarterback's wheels.
Yeah.
Right, Joey? That's your quote.
Yeah, they've got to watch the wheels of the quarterback.
Defense moved.
Yeah.
And they're going to call encroachment there on the defense, so it'll be 1st and 5 from the 10.
As a defensive coordinator, as a defensive guy, I'm going to, coming into the game, I'm going to have to spy him all game. I'm going to have a spy on him the whole time, and if he beats us throwing, so be it, but you just got to have, even if you have to rush 3 people and put a spy on him.
And it's tough for a high schooler to understand spying a quarterback. You don't step forward, you step with him laterally and then an approach.
Yeah, and one of the best I've ever seen at it, and I'll talk about it here in a second.
And there is Gooden. Gets the snap, looks left, throws left. He's got his man, but just a 3-yard gain.
Delaney on the out. Nice catch, but nice tackle there by Chris Reed. Delaney's the inside guy on the slot on this play, and the outside guy goes deep. Delaney just does a little 5 yards and out. Quarterback hits him.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 2 after that 1st and 5 play.
Yeah, and Chris Reed just makes a nice tackle.
They're at the 7, 2nd and 2.
And I'll talk about that spy here when we get opportunity, folks.
Sure. He rolls left, does Gooden. Oh, and he's going to try and run and just stick the ball out over the 5-yard line. He comes down. They mark him out of bounds just inside the 5. Is that it?
Yeah, just try to stick that ball out there. I don't know where they're going to spot that at.
First and goal.
Not sure. Oh, okay. So he got just enough for the first, but Kingston Dumas there. He's looking, he's rolling. He's at the 10, and he just sticks that ball out and tries to reach across before Kingston Dumas gets him, but not till after he gets the first down.
Thought he was going to pitch that to Martin, but now we've got the wide side of the field as the right side. They're on that left hash. They have 1 receiver left, 3 to the right.
He's got Jaden Martin back there as his back. To his left.
Out of the pistol, Gooden gets a snap. He runs directly left. Then he cuts back, finds the hole, and scores again. Touchdown number 2. A
5-yard.
5-yard scamper for Cade Gooden.
And he had his back right there. He had big number Jaden Martin right there. He's a 6-foot senior right there, number 0 right there to his left. Martin goes forward. Cade follows him, then Caden cuts back a little bit to the right where a natural seam opens and just goes across the goal line. Next thing you know, touchdown, Titans.
They're up 16-7 now with Gage Miller to kick the extra point. Snap. Low, ball down, kick up, and it is
Nice
good.
job by the holder right there.
Yes, indeed. Low snap.
Got to give him some props on that one right there. The holder right there looks like numbers at 20. I believe it is with the numbers there, but looks like number 20 right there. I want to say that's Carter James.
We'll double check that. When we return, we will have the kickoff. Miller, see if he can put another one out of the end zone. Stay with us on Glycod.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt affordable. Flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
The Titans of Collins High School leading 17-7 over the Woodford County Yellow Jackets.
And give props on that and that hold to Carter James right there. That was a low snap, just grabbed it, and here's our man kicking it again. Is it going to be in the end zone?
Gage Miller.
Oh, that's deep.
68 yards.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. That's back there in the top of the L.
That's a Saturday kicker right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's in the top of the L. He put that in. But I was talking real quick about the spy in that situation. We had a young name. His name is, we called him Boo. His name is Boo Brewer. Not Boo Brewer. And we called him Boo, but he was a kid who played for us at Mill, and he it was unbelievable. We played Trinity in the state championship, and I'm going to give you that whole story here in just a second because it's going to take a minute.
No problem. We've got the Yellow Jackets looking to respond quickly. Coombs gets it out, but even
nice
quicker.
Play.
Right there.
A Davion Dale right there, quick, right there. Almost met the ball there. Davion almost beat Jalen Johnson to the ball.
A Davion Dale was right on it. Jalen Johnson gets the reception, and then the pop, a 3-yard loss or 2-yard loss back to the 18, 2nd and 12.
It's a nice defensive play right there. Davion Dale just right there quick on it. So they better be watching for the fake that and throw it deep now.
Kyle Ritter is on the near side this time, but they hand it off up the middle to Tomlin, and again, right off the edge. They're seeing it clean.
Trey England
again.
The junior, Trey England right there.
That's his linebacker or safety position?
Well, he's coming in from the outside linebacker, outside linebacker spot, defensive end, and he's doing that. But real quick on that his name Boo Sanders. And Sanders played linebacker for us at Mill, and we played Trinity in the state championship. And he spied, and he would spy, wait, then shoot the gap, make play after play after play. Next thing we're up 34-0 at halftime.
That's awesome.
Beat Trinity 34-14, 2000 state championship. We'll talk about that in a minute.
There we go. Here is Coombs looking. He pumps once, twice. He has his man. And he can't get it.
He missed
it. And that ball was 15, 35, 45, at least 55 yards in the air with the angle.
Here, right there, just nice throw right there, and the receiver just has to adjust on that. And the reason I bring up that state championship is because tonight at Mill High School on Glycod, they're playing Southern.
Yes.
They're celebrating the 93, 98, and 2000 state championship teams, all of which 3 I was part of.
Defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I was all part of those 3, and they're also doing Coach Wolf's 13 and 18 2000.
2018.
Yeah, 2018 championship teams. But here we go. Let's get back to the game here. 4th down.
They've got a punt. They forced another punt. And they're kicking from the 19th. Almost blocked it. This one angled out of bounds. They'll go at the 43. So that's a good 38-yard kick or punt. And the ball will go over.
And that kicker, we said it was Simeon. That is going to be Josiah McGee.
It's 88.
Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
And Josiah is 6'5", 245. And I was looking at that. I saw the kicker. I said 5'10", 165.
I couldn't see if it was 88 or 90-something.
I just looked at the size, and I said that's not 5'10", 165.
No.
That's a 6'5", 245. But that,
Sorry about that.
Nonetheless, that's a left-footed kicker. That's a good job by Josiah. And here we go, Collins.
1st and 10 at the 43 for the Titans.
Trying to score again.
And the throw good and down the middle, just too tall. Had his man, had a room over the middle.
Had Hardy there. Good coverage there by number 13, Zion Brown, but had Hardy right there over the middle right there. And on that time, if you watch, you could see that they came with 3, and then they spied a linebacker, and he waited, then shot the gap there late. And it wasn't enough pressure on the quarterback that time, but I think it could mount up to something to try to prevent him from some of those scrambles and some of those runs.
Right, 2nd and 10. Ball on the left hash. Gooden in the pistol. The running back behind him. Long, and he just gets these long. When the running back's in the eye,
and when he's that deep,
that's
so deep. And
loss and a loss.
And Josiah McKee right there just comes in and just blows it up right there. I mean, he's almost 5. I don't know.
He's 7 yards deep, 8 yards deep,
9 yards deep right there, and him trying to come up, and the quarterback doesn't move. The quarterback's already 6, 7 yards, so they hand it to him, and the defense gets right there and just blows it up. And then,
so it'll be third with this timeout. It'll be 3rd and 13. They got to get to the 47, the plus 47.
Yeah, and Josiah McGee just blows it up right there. Last time they came up with a big play to Avion Delaney on a post last time when they're 3rd and about 4 there. So let's see what Coach Jerry Lucas can come up with this series right here on a big 3rd down play.
And if Coach Dennis Johnson, these two coaches, very, very successful in their careers, but very interesting. Jerry Lucas, a famous NBA player, and Dennis Johnson, a famous NBA player. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, DJ played for the Sonics
and then
Celtics, and Lucas played for the. I think he played for the
Bulls.
He played for the Bulls. Yeah. He's one, and then he coached for the
Utah Jazz for 26, 27 years.
So Stockton and Malone there for years.
Oh my! What a great player, both of them. And now it is 3rd and 13. Big play here for the Collins Titans. Woodford just rushes 3. They drop 8. Oh, there's a hold. He scrambles away. Does Gooden, finds a man just short, though, only about an 8-yard.
And they're definitely probably going to
call the holding on Collins. Yes,
gonna decline that.
Decline it.
Decline it. Make it 4th down. Yeah, definitely going to decline that.
And that pass was incomplete. He was out of bounds when he caught it. So.
And as Josiah McKee was coming through, you just saw a guy just basically grab him around the waist and try to hold him. And it's like,
come back here.
You got it. Yeah, protecting your quarterback, but hey, live for another day. So
Gage Miller now will set up the kick from the 40.
And this is going to be the first time we're going to see Elijah Ward have the opportunity to catch the ball. He hadn't got a kickoff yet.
Unless Miller angles went out of bounds. Let's see what he has. Gage Miller with the punt.
Nice punt there. Short.
And bounced. Did it hit? Did it hit the Woodford player?
Well,
no, it did not. It bounced at about the 25 and rolled to the 6.
Right.
That is a 54-yard punt.
And, of course, Coach Luke is going to say, hey, you're always going to say, hey, it hit their player. It hit their player. You're going to fight for that one. But I don't think the referee's going to give it to him. And actually, if he's going to say, well, hey, if it hit our player, then that's where the ball's dead.
He's going to say it hit the Woodford player at the 26. Illegal touch on the defense. So they're going to say it hit the Woodford player at the 26 before it bounced. Because it bounced right about the 25.
No, they're going to say it hit the Collins player. They're going to give Woodford the ball there. Because if it hit the
the Collins. It hit the
Collins player.
It hit the Collins player, the defender who
said it hit him there. Because I think if Coach hadn't said anything, they would have had the ball back at the 5. If he hadn't said a word, just had to let bygones be.
So as a result, that was a 33-yard punt, and here is Coons out left. He has a wide-open receiver. He slips a tackle and then another, but they drag him down on that far left sideline over the 40 to the 43.
Yeah, and the other 2 receivers go out. It's a trip set. Jalen Johnson's in the middle right there. He lets them run by. He just does a little out route. As he does a little out, just catches the quarterback, hits him right there, and just moves the chains and gets up there for a 1st down right there. 1 tackle miss right there. Bad job by the DB diving at ankles right there. You got to position yourself, square those feet. I know defensive coach would get on for that a little bit, but
1st and 10 for
nonetheless 1st and 10. And
there was a penalty.
Yes, there's something going on over there. Everyone huddled up. And
Collins thinks it's on them. It's not. It's on Woodford. Unsportsmanlike conduct, a 15-yard penalty called.
That's a killer. That's a
on
killer.
Woodford.
That's a killer, especially after you do that. So it's going to be first and forever.
First and 25. That drags him back to the 26-yard line.
You make a nice play like that, then just ill-advised. Oh, so they're going to make it. They're just going to move the whole chains back. Make it first and
what? First and 10.
First
so
and 10.
It was a post-possession.
Yeah, so dead ball probably
dead ball.
after he got the first down. So you're going to move
that
back 15.
Still should not be a
So
first and 10.
First and 10, but moving back. So.
They did get the first down. So here we go. First and 10 across the middle, wide open.
Nice throw.
But a great close by the Collins defender. Just couldn't get his hand through in the reception.
Hardy playing safety right there. Hardy
Ritter.
Made a great play right there, but just an even better catch right there by number 11.
It's Kyle Ritter. And up the middle goes Tomlin for 5. Lose the ball, but after he'd fallen to the ground.
Yeah,
second and 5.
No tackle there by Clay England. If Clay doesn't make that play right there, Tomlin may be still running right there. But they're quick on the ball again. Here we go.
Second and 5, right at midfield, are the Yellow Jackets.
Good coverage.
What an arm. He just whips it out of bounds.
Had to throw it away. I mean, a good, smart play right there. Come back, live another down. It's great coverage there by number 9, Javon Hunter right there. He also had Hardy over the top right there. On the other side, you got Cochran, who made the big interception. So Cochran and Hardy are over the top right there, just reading the quarterback. They're just reading the quarterback. And
Fox Coons has some time back there. It's good. They're going to have to be selective on their rushes, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
Their pass rush.
You got to pick and choose when you're going to blitz and when you're not.
Because, boy, he can make things happen. Coons on 3rd and 5. Looking, moves, steps up, rolls. He looks. He finds his man. Can he grab it before he comes down? He caught it. He did. They did. I thought he got it when he fell down out of bounds, but what a catch.
Nice play by Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson.
They're going to move the chains right there. Nice job by the quarterback. Rolls, looks, goes to his left, throws it right over the top there. Just looks like he's going to run it. And the defender's right there.
Just
with him.
perfect position for Johnson to go up and get it.
Still goes up and gets it. Yeah, just really nice play.
Now they have a tight formation on that left side hash. They fake the run left, and they pass out to the flat. Well covered. This Collins defense, Joey.
It's Jade Martin. Jade Martin, quick pressure. You fake the sweep left, kind of bootleg, but it's not really a bootleg because he doesn't turn out, but still got illegal motion there in the offense. So,
yep.
So I don't know if you want to decline that or if you want to.
2nd and 10 or 1st and 15.
And it looks like they're going
to take it
back. They're going to take it back. But Jade Martin was quick pressure on the quarterback right there, made him make a decision as the receiver's going upfield. The quarterback just throws it out to the sideline and gonna live for another day. But Collins going to take the penalty there and make it 1st and 15.
2 to this near side of the field. Motion man comes across. They hand it off up the middle. There's Tomlin. But how do you stop a big man? Running back, you get it before you get started.
Yeah, and that's Nash. That's Trey England right there. Trey England with the pink gloves right there. Defensive end right there just comes and makes a play. He's right on the outside, just comes and just seals it. Just comes right out there off the outside.
Stop him before he gets started.
Yeah, that's what he does. And he's alternating sides. He'll alternate sides there and he just comes in and he's almost unblocked every time.
2nd and 14. Ball just inside the 40. Collins' defensive line jumps, but no call, no flag. They get the comeback and they get the touchdown.
Woo.
Oh, the defender went for the ball and it was snatched out of the air for the score. And the Yellow Jackets make it a 1-score game now.
Yeah, nice play. 40-yard touchdown catch right there. Quarterback drops back. The defender's right there. Defender goes for the ball instead of the receiver right there. And as he goes for the ball, just it's easy pitch and catch right there. As he goes for the ball, there's just nobody there.
Was that who got that one? Johnson?
Yeah, that's Jalen Johnson right there. Just nice catch right there. Just Just real nice, easy right there. Nice, easy catch right there.
All right. The extra point for Tackett. It is up, and it is good.
And that
was a 94. That wasn't Tackett. That was
Simeon.
Urbina.
Yeah, it's Simeon. Simeon Urbina right there with the PAT right there.
Urbina with the kick. We'll be back. It is 17-14. Collins on top of Woodford County. 3:27 to go in the second quarter. Collins to receive the kickoff when we return on Glycod.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. Fine, beautiful Friday night and some fine football action here. 5A District 6 matchup. And the Collins Titans up 17-14 over district foe and rival Woodford County Yellow Jackets.
There's just a lot of offense here.
And there's a quick.
A lot of offense.
And he's going to go right. Can he get by him? Can he get by him?
Hardy. Woo, nice save right there by number 33.
But that was a 39-yard return out to the, or 38-yard return to the 42 of Woodford County.
It's Mr. Hardy right there. If Alex Centers doesn't make that tackle right there, nice move there by Hardy. Hardy just breaks across the midfield, and like I said, Alex Centers, if he doesn't make that tackle, you're looking at a quick touchdown right there, but great field position right here.
They've used him down the right sideline 2 times. I'd do it again right here. Just let him fly by a defender and put it up for him. See if you can get a quick strike.
Yeah, he's shown excellent speed. So as you just saw right there in that kickoff return and a pass receiving opportunity earlier.
That's Cade Gooden. He takes the snap. Near midfield, there's going to be a hold. He's going to whale it downfield. He has a man wide open in the middle at the 20, the 15, the 10, and that's going to be.
He hit the pylon.
He hit the pylon. It'll be short.
They're going to say he's out the 1, but it doesn't matter.
Holding on Collins, and that hookup was that to Josh Cochran, number 10?
That was looks like that was number 17 right there. No, I'm sorry. That was number 10. You're right. Correct.
Cochran.
Yeah, that was, or was that 0? Jaden
or
Jaden
Martin.
Jaden Martin. Like I said, sorry about that, folks. These blue numbers are hard to see.
They're very difficult.
Yeah,
they're whizzing by.
Them in South Oldham, they have those green numbers with the black, and North has those blue numbers with the black, and these numbers sometimes
teal numbers,
right? Just a little hard to see sometimes in the.
Well, we can see the official's flag.
Yeah,
it's 1st and 20 now. Ball at their own 48 for Collins. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, and I want to say that was Jaden Martin, but yeah, we did see the yellow flag, so there was no positive play right there for Collins Titans.
Cade Gooden looking, sprints right, under some pressure.
He's got
Dale wide open at inside the 30. He gets brought down at the 26, and that is a 26-yard hookup for a first down.
And those plays that are off schedule right there, those seem to be the big hookups right there. When he drops back, then he rolls out, buys some extra time, and then once he does that, his receiver scramble open. That's a long time for a defensive back to try to stay with someone. Finds Avion Dale, big-time play right there. Gets all that yardage back, first down. Looks like the Titans are trying to score again, trying to move again.
They're staying on the ball, getting that call, and with Cade Gooden making the plays.
Let Cade cook. Let Gooden cook right there. Let him just do his thing.
He runs up the middle, now moves left, and he is met just across the line of scrimmage by a bevy of defenders, but he leans forward for a yard to the 25.
Yeah, big number 88 right there on the play. Josiah McKee, number 43, Kingston Dumas right there. But until Gooden, he kind of puts his shoulder down. Good coverage there by by the Yellow Jackets that time.
3 wide right, ball in the middle of the field. Cade Gooden in the pistol with Jaden Martin next to him.
There's a huge seam in the left. He may run it. No.
No run. He's looking right on the comebacker, and he finds his man. That is Jackson McIntyre on the reception.
Good hands, Mac. Jackson Mack right there. McIntyre with a nice catch.
Goes
right there,
down to get it.
Short, and they're going to get up on the ball and go again real quick.
On the in-route hook.
Nice job. Mac just finds room in the seam. Right
Third
there.
and short. Got to get across the 6-yard line for a first down. 3rd and 1 from the 7. From the 17. Got to get to the 16. Oh, and Gooden just runs right up the middle, across the 15, across the 10, knocks over 2 defenders and down at the 9. Cade Gooden, the head of steam.
Yeah, and that's how they scored the touchdown right there. You got Martin right there in front of him. He just gets it, runs it, just right behind him, and that big offensive line right there just gets inside to the 10-yard line.
Now under a minute to play in this first half. Want to be mindful of the clock.
Yeah.
Don't give the big arm of Fox Coons an opportunity to get a big gainer.
Yeah, the Titans have 2 timeouts.
Gooden looking right, throwing right, finds his man. There's Davion Dale, and he scores. Oh, my. Dances around 4 defenders and through them all. Dale with the finish.
Davion Dale, don't you shake it like that. He looked like he's on the dance floor right there.
Woo.
Just did a little out route right there, then catches it, then pulls one off him, shakes left, shakes right, shakes left, gets across the goal line, touchdown, Avion Dale, 10 yards.
That's a 13 yards out. It was from the 13, 13-yard reception, TD reception. And looking to increase the lead to 10. It's Gage Miller, the big leg kicker for the Titans. Snap again low, hold. There is the kick. Miller, it's up and good. 24-14, 27 seconds left in the first half. We'll come back with that kickoff to Woodford County. Stay with us on Glycod.
No one college can be all things to all people, but Bluegrass Community and Technical College is as close as it gets. We're affordable, like you've got a great chance to graduate with little to no debt. Affordable, flexible, with in-person, online, and hybrid programs. And you can easily transfer your credits to continue on to a 4-year university. So while we can't be everything to everyone, we can be a lot of things to you. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Martha Lane Collins High School, where the Titans are up 24-14 over the visiting Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and Joey, a terrific first half showing. And welcome back, Cade Gooden.
Yeah, Gooden. Well, welcome back, Mr. Gooden. Here we go with Mr. Miller right here. Let's see what he does. And to the end zone.
It goes right into the end zone once again.
As expected. Welcome back, Cade Gooden. Cade off 2.5, 3 weeks right there. The way he's playing, you would have thought he hadn't missed a day. He's on point with his passes. He's running strong. This team looks fresh. And like I said, they go as Miller goes right there. So, I know that when he wasn't in there, they had some trouble moving the ball. The total offense was about 161 yards last week. And, they lost last week to North Laurel. But and I think Cade Gooden would have been the difference last week. But he's the difference this week.
There's going to be a timeout. Collins will stay here during the break. What are you telling your defense here as Woodford gets to 20? They got 80 yards to go.
Stay in front of him. Don't give him the big play. This kid's got a big arm. You rush 3 and you still give him all day, but just you almost have to, once again, we talk about a spy. He's not really going to run it. He hadn't shown he's going to run it. But, you rush through it.
Where do you put your safeties here?
Oh, I'll do what they've done the whole time. They've had two deep safety right there, and they played people underneath right there. But you can't do what the defensive back did last series. You can't go for the ball. Let him catch it, hit him.
Yeah.
Don't go for the big play interception right there. The only way you're going to interception is like the one that when Fox Coons threw it right there to number 10. When he threw it to Cochran earlier, Cochran didn't have to move, but if they throw it and it's going toward the receiver, just go to the receiver. Make sure they don't get it, then tackle him, and try to hold the clock out.
We've had 6 scores in this first half: 5 touchdowns and a field goal, 3 touchdowns and a field goal for Collins, and 2 touchdowns for Woodford. Don't want another score if you're Collins, but if you're Woodford, you feel like you have an opportunity with 2 timeouts and a quarterback with as big an arm as Fox Coons.
They should have 3 timeouts.
I thought on the scoreboard it says 2, but that might be wrong. Yeah.
It looks like Collins has 1 timeout, and they have 3 timeouts. But it could be wrong. Like you say, it could be wrong.
They're at the 20, 1st and 10, 27 seconds left. Coons quick out left, and he goes 5 yards and gets across 5 more after the catch, or 4 more out to the 29. 22 seconds left. 2nd and 1.
And that's what you want to do. Just quick pass right there, and Tomlin catches the ball, gets out of bounds, stop the clock. 22 seconds. Try to get as much as quick as you can.
3 receivers left. They go again, short, middle, long, and they go to the mid-range receiver who is out of bounds after a gain of 10 yards to the 39, 1st and 10, 16 seconds left.
And that looks like number 5 or 6. I can't tell on that side, but it could be Grayson Hodge, could be Amari Joyner.
16 seconds remain. Clock is stopped as receiver ran out of bounds.
We're not quite sure what this. Let's see. He's going to make the call. Let's see what the white hat makes. It's no call. I guess,
no call. Okay.
This ball's out of bounds, and we're going to keep it moving.
Oh, they're putting time 3 seconds. Okay. So 19 seconds on the clock. Okay. It's 1st and 10 at the 39. And if Coons gets 2 more of these right here, and he stays in bounds. Good tackle.
Ran left right there. Stayed in bounds and
called timeout.
You got to use one of those timeouts. But yeah, that's one of those plays as a receiver. Just run out of bounds. If you're not gonna score, just run out of bounds right there. Just run out of bounds.
You're running out of bounds, and we're going to run into a break here. We'll return. Just 11 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how this shakes out these last 11 seconds. Woodford County with possession when we return on Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back. And out of the timeout, Woodford County gets to the line of scrimmage, and here comes the Collins defense.
And Collins defense is doing just what they need to do. Just let him take that step as the receiver did and tackle him in bounds and let the clock run. Make the Yellow Jackets use timeouts.
We'll see what Fox Coons can do here. He's back. He's going to whip it way down the field, and he has a man, but well defended. Threw it to the middle of the field. Well defended all the way around. 3 seconds to go. That ball traveled about 55 yards in the air.
Yeah, good coverage right there. You got number 10, our interception man right there. You got Josh Cochran. You got Joel Watson-Rhodes, number 14 over there. Just good coverage, and that's just stay in front of your guy and make him go deep, and that's all they can do right there. That's about it. So
timeout. Woodford will stay here. Cochran with that big interception.
That was huge.
At the goal line,
That was a huge
returned it
momentum swing.
64 yards to 36, and that just gave all the momentum. Collins has scored
just
17 points since that interception.
Yeah, huge play right there. You're thinking that they're going back in. You're up 7-3, and then you think, okay, we're going to go ahead and score this touchdown and make it 14-3, and then an interception right there. And when that interception happens, all of a sudden it's a new ball game.
And now the Titans feeling really good about this first half. But, you look at it, and this is over an hour and this is going to be an hour and 15 minutes for the first half, and how important these timeouts are and how important this strategy is and how important every play is in a game like this because you have so many big playmakers.
Right. And like I said, that was the key for this Titan defense. It's bend but don't break, Don't give up the big play. They've had some nice plays like that last touchdown, but most of them just don't give up the big play.
Now we have a timeout for Collins.
And they're going to use their final timeout.
We'll stay here.
And that's, Coach saved that timeout. Now he's going to use it there. Probably put 8, maybe 9 men back there and basically just knock it down, make a wall. Make a wall back there to the 20 of 5 or 6 guys and just make sure they don't catch the ball,
Don't let them in that blue painted area.
No, not at all. Not at all right there. But we talk about Coons. He's got excellent protection tonight. He's got big number 73, Cody Batista. He's got 71, Justin Perez right there. He's got number 74, Jack Garrison.
We talked about selective pressure, right, for Collins because, he's going to make plays, but those third and long, making sure that he's not comfortable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's what our younger brother Trey England, number 29, came in a couple times and put quick pressure on him, just made him throw it quicker than what he wanted to right there. And that was the key right there. That was the difference.
3 wide to the right, 2 to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are only 10 defenders out there. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they got 11. Coon steps up.
Quick pressure. They're going to get him.
They do get him.
They do get him and make him knock. And that's what we talk about right there.
And they get him, and they put him down hard as the time expires in this first half. And we'll see if Coons gets, he's jogging off okay. He just took a tough hit. And that is the end of the first half, an exciting first half of action. The visiting Woodford Yellow Jackets down 24-14. The homestanding Collins Titans 10 points ahead here at the half. We'll have halftime festivities and recap of the scoring when we return on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
a life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable. They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Man O' War Harley-Davidson, your 100% Kentucky-owned and operated Harley-Davidson motorcycle dealership at 2073 Bryant Road in Lexington.
Welcome back to Martha Lane Collins High School alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar. Thrilling first half action here.
Very thrilling.
As Collins, the Titans, 24-14, up 10 on the visiting Woodford Yellow Vexing. Yeah, and you know some great stats here, interesting stats. Let's say it's 24-14. Visiting Woodford County has 14 first downs to Martha Lane Collins 11. Net yards rushing, 14 carries for 76 yards for the visitors, Woodford County.
Big
and
Tomlin right there.
Yeah, Tomlin. And then 9 for 35 for Collins.
And I'm sure
most of those, Cade Gooden.
It is. Yeah, it's got to be.
Passing yards, 177 for Woodford and 173 for Collins. And here's the difference. 15 of 25 passing is Fox Coons. He's 15 of 25 with one interception. It was returned from the 1 yard line, 62 yards.
Yeah, past midfield. Sure.
Out over midfield. 11 of 18 is Cade Gooden with no interceptions. Total offensive plays, 39 for Woodford County, 253 yards. 27 plays for Collins, 208 yards. We'll get back and recap scoring for you along with more of these stats. When we return, we'll also have tonight's scoreboard presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. When we return, we'll have some scoring updates as well. So you stay with us. More to come on our halftime show right here from Collins High School on Glycod.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
This is Woody with Simpsonville Automotive. Hope you're enjoying the game. We're leaders in customer care because we're always on. Free air out front, 24/7. Our gift to the town, it's always on. 6 loaner cars ready for pickup or delivery anytime. After hours, use our drop box or secure pickup boxes anytime. My team gets it done. Simpsonville Automotive, we are leaders in customer care.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. Tonight's scoreboard is presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. Let's take a look at some scores around the region. Simon Kenton up 15-6 over Great Crossing in the second quarter. Oldham County up 9-0 over Eastern at Eastern in the second quarter. Scott County 21, South Oldham 13 at the half. Also at the half, Spencer County 35, Shelby County 0. Madison Central is down at Douglas. Douglas with a 14-7 lead in the third. And then Lafayette 37 over Henry Clay, 37-7 with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So there is a look at your Don Franklin Auto tonight's scoreboard presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. And we'll come back. When we return, we'll have a rundown of stats, and we'll have our scoring plays as well. We'll recap the scoring and look at that first half as you see the Collins High School Band taking us to break with their halftime performance.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
We're big fans here in Kentucky of great savings at Cartown Kia.
Win big with 0% financing on 2025 Sorrentos, or lease for just $299 a month. Or the fan favorite 2025 Kia Sportage with 0% financing or lease for just $249 a month. Or touchdown with game-winning savings on new Kia Seltos and Kia K4. Your choice, just $222 a month.
Our team is here for your team at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. It's Central Kentucky High School Football Friday night alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar, and right now we want to take a look at first half scoring. The first half scoring summary presented by Carpenter's Local 1650. Build your winning career today. Visit carpenters.com for more information. And now, Joey, I will take this first quarter at 8:23. First series of offense for the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. They scored on a 37-yard touchdown run by number 0, Darian Tomlin, to make it, and the kick by Cash Wolf was good, make it 7-0 at 8:23 of the first. And less than 3 minutes later, just actually about 2 minutes 45 seconds later, at the 5:39 mark, Gage Miller kicks a 20-yard field goal as Collins drove down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. They had first and goal at the 3. Couldn't get much more action there. Didn't get a touchdown. So Gage Miller, a very, very good field goal kicker, he booted it in easily from 20 yards out to make it 7-3 for the Yellow Jackets. Second quarter scoring. Joey, go ahead.
Second quarter, we've got the big interception is part of that scoring deal. The big interception by number 10 right there, Josh Cochran, which takes it back, and then Cade Gooden takes it in from 15 yards out, and that was going to be a 5-play, 37-yard drive there, and Cade Gooden just takes it in 15 yards, makes it 10-7. Kick good by Gage Miller, and then Gooden also comes back in with 7:41 to go in the first half. In the second quarter, the first half, 7:41 left. Cade Gooden runs in a 5-yarder right there. As he does that, Gage Miller's kick is good, makes it 17-7. Then Woodford comes back with a nice pass there to Amari Joyner there from Fox Coons. That's where the DB just went for the ball, and then Joyner just had nothing but pay dirt to run, 39 yards in. Kick was good, made it 17-14. Then with 27 seconds left, right there as we're closing in on the half, the Collins Titans, Gooden hits his main man, Avion Delaney, 10 yards out. Kick is good by Miller and makes it 24-14, and that's where we are right now as we get ready to start the second half.
And that is the look at the first half scoring summary presented by Carpenter's Local 1650. Build your winning career today. Yeah. Visit carpenters.com for more information.
What I was going to say was I was just impressed with the yards on those drives right there. They had just 74 yards right there, and 42 yards, and 37 yards and 63 yards there by Collins. Just long drives, just very long drives. I know the first one only ended up in a field goal, but then you come back again and you go 37 yards, 5 plays, and six plays, 74 yards, and 5 plays, 42 yards. Just very impressive there. I'm impressed with their offense.
Well,
just moving the ball.
What has been the key to this success for this Collins offense?
Well, first of all, the Yellow Jackets are not getting enough pressure. They're not getting enough pressure. But how can I say that even when they did get enough pressure on him, he looked like he was throwing one away and hit Avion Miller on a 20-yard corner route. So it's just Collins. Collins just being Collins, and Cade Gooden just being Cade Gooden, and just making play after play right there. So that's what it is. He's just let Cade cook, let Collins let Cade Gooden cook, and he's been the difference maker. He makes the motorboat roll.
And it's been rolling on calm waters tonight. But I imagine that Woodford will come and put some pressure on him as much as possible. As the officials take the field, they may add time to this halftime, which means we'll probably take about a 90-second break. Is that okay, Kevin? That's our producer, Kevin Maldonado, gives me the thumbs up. So we'll take about a 1.5-minute break. When we return, we'll set you up with the second half. Stay with us on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
We're big fans here in Kentucky of great savings at Cartown Kia.
Win big with 0% financing on 2025 Sorrentos or lease for just $299 a month. Or the fan favorite 2025 Kia Sportage with 0% financing or lease for just $249 a month. Or touchdown with game-winning savings on new Kia Seltos and Kia K4. Your choice, just $222 a month.
Our team is here for your team at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Another advantage of the Collins Titans scoring 27 seconds left in the first half is Joey Hamilton. They get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, they've been on fire right there. Look at our guy kicking. Where's he kicking?
Gage is kicking from the 45, so that's a 55-yarder.
55-yarder right now. So, I mean.
All the officials are standing there watching him, too.
Yeah, they're like,
look at that.
They're like, get out of the way.
Look at that. And it's just a yard short.
Yeah, but I was saying if they get inside the 30, it's almost automatic points there, for them. And that, I'd say that is a weapon. Then you have Cade Gooden, who's a weapon, and you have Avion Delaney, who's a weapon. You have Jaden Martin, who's a weapon. You have all these guys. You have all these players. You have Jari Hardy, who's a weapon. You have, these guys are just, Jason Hintz,
They're putting pressure.
And that offense, they put pressure on the defense. But, without number 3, and I'll tell you, what they did last week was 161 total yards against a North Laurel team, which I'm not going to say North Laurel. They're not a terrible team, but Collins with Cade Gooden, I think will be on the plus side or on the other side
of that scoreboard. Yeah, they'll be on the winning side of it.
Winning side of that, and number 3 brings that much to the table for them.
It's really interesting. We talked about the matchup. These two junior quarterbacks, one 6'5", 240 pounds. That's Lemmy Fox Coons for Woodford County, and then you have Cade Gooden, who's a little slight. He's 6'3", 190 pounds. Boy, can he move, light on his feet. And one of the things you notice about Coons and bigger quarterbacks, when they stop their feet and they survey the field, it can be tough for them to get their body moving again. And escaping a pass rush. And we've seen Coons have so much time back there. He's good on the run, too. Mm-hmm. He's done a heck of a job on the run.
He's shown he can move around the pocket a little bit, but when he moves in that pocket, he lets that ball fly, and he's overthrown a couple of his receivers when he's moved in the pocket.
Yes.
But when he's set in that pocket and he's getting all that time from those big
Gooden
linemen.
had a similar one early where he was moving up forward and overthrew his guy. But later, he hit Delaney down the middle of the field, moving up in the pocket. So here we go. Second half, kickoff. That's Urbina. Oh, and there's the onside kick, and well played. That was not Urbina, was it?
No, it looks like they switched it up right there. It looks like they went to number 41.
Yeah.
Right there. It looks like they went to Cash Wolf right there, kicking on the onside kick right there. And that's a nice, looks like that's a nice job. Is there a flag? I think
it went 10 yards.
It went 10 yards. Looks like they may have been offsides.
Maybe they had an illegal formation.
It looks like
offsides.
Our guy catches it right there. That's number 29, Trey England, gets the ball, and they're gonna kick it again, I guess.
Yep.
So
that is Cash Wolf.
So they have to. They have to kick it again.
Yeah, this one is going to go long, I believe.
Yeah, it's one of those things like I hate to say it. It's when you're going for the extra point there, and if it's the penalties on them, they make you still go for the extra point, even though you may kick it through.
And there's that pooch, end over end, caught at the 35, and wrapped up there. after about a 3-yard gain. One of the coaches goes to the ground. That was Davion Dale.
Davion Dale, nice hands right there. And then nice heads-up tackle by Cassius Hawker. Hawker just wraps him up right there. But, Davion Dale does a good
5-yard. He caught it at the 35, a little Willie Mays-style catch over his head.
Over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder. And
people don't know
Davion
about
Dale.
that. Now this baseball going on right now. You got to love that over the shoulder talk.
That's your Dodgers team.
Yeah, that's go back to Brooklyn. Go back to Brooklyn. No, I love them in L.A. You need this.
We'll talk about some of these stats in the second half.
Okay.
But the Collins team at the 40, great field position.
Once again.
Empty backfield.
Looks like pressure.
Cade Gooden.
I think they're coming with pressure.
They drop off. 4 to go, but he gets it downfield.
Hardy.
Was that Hardy?
Yeah, just underthrew him a little bit. Good coverage there by number 4. Elijah Ward right there. But Hardy.
Boy, Hardy is never. He's always a step or two beyond, and even with good coverage.
Yeah, he was a step or two, and Gooden just goes. He doesn't fully step through. He throws it up instead of out forward, and just kind of goes a little deep right there. Those a little shallow, rather, I should say.
Right. And now we got a 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Looked like they were coming with pressure right there, and they backed out and dropped into 8.
Trying to confuse Gooden a little bit. And this time they only come with 3. They're blocked up well. Here comes the spy.
Oh, the interception.
No, he dropped it. He dropped it. But it was it looked like Jaden Martin was going to block because he thought Cade was going to run.
Thought his quarterback's going to run through it right in there, and he's Martin's looking. He goes, okay, he's going to run it. Okay, I'm going to block, and then next thing you know, quarterback throws right in there.
Good 2 defensive plays for Woodford County, showing different looks to the Collins offense.
Got to make it difficult for this quarterback.
They've got 4 down linemen.
They're bringing
5,
bringing him.
And they move around. And they tipped his arm.
Yeah.
But did it fumble?
No.
Or is that incomplete?
Well,
incomplete. The whistle blew.
Depends on who you are. Is that the Tuck Rule or not? depends on what team you're cheering for.
And I remember that, Dave, so vividly. I was so furious.
Pass, but no, huge first 3 and out right there by the Yellow Jackets right there.
3 very interesting defensive looks.
Yeah, first 2 times, show pressure, don't bring it. Then the third
time.
Showed
pressure, rush 4. Showed pressure, rush 3. Showed pressure, rushed 5.
Yeah, first 5. And that extra guy right there just put pressure on the quarterback. And now here's the punt. Here's Gage Miller punting.
From the 40. It's a high snap.
Nice
Good
hands.
catch, one hand, but he shanks that one. It bounces at the 46 down to the 41 and out of bounds. So that goes 19 yards, and Gage Miller unhappy with himself there.
Yeah, I think Gage rushed it a little bit right there. High snap right there. Kind of one-hands it. Nice play right there. As they always talk about these one-handed catches. Gets it, but then he rushes it. Doesn't have pressure on him, but doesn't realize it. Rushes the kick and shanks it,
and now
even the best golfers shank one every now and then. So
believe me, brother, I can't wait to start shanking them again.
So he shanks one right there a little bit, but still puts the ball in the
they had the ball at the 40, and now they're going to have to return the favor here, or does Woodford take advantage? Coons looks, then he's got that quick 5-yard out anytime he wants it.
Nice.
And he's taking it there.
Hitch or dig right there. David Jones.
This was like their last.
Right
this was like their last possession of the first half. They dinked that 5-yard over 3 times. They got good yardage out of it.
Yeah, just a little quick hitch route right there. Great.
Then you fake that little 5-yard hitch and you get that second receiver flying downfield.
Yeah, try to get Davion Dale right there to bite on that.
Yeah.
And because Dale's been flying up, making play after play on all those little hitch routes right there. Hitch and the quick screens that Davion Dale's been coming up, so we'll see what they can do here.
3 wide right. Coons looks right, gets it out, and they're going to get that little bubble screen blocked up, but there was a hold.
Right,
and then there's going to be a call. Will there be a extracurricular call?
No, it's a hold right there, but Hardy on a nice tackle right there. Try to throw it out there to the wide out Grayson Hodge right there and a quick screen. Hodge a little quick move, but the referee's going to call a hold right there. I think it's going to be on number 11 or it's going to be on number 16. I'm not for sure which one.
One of the two. We'll have to see where the hold was. Yep. And they bring it back. It was downfield.
Yes.
So they bring it back 10 yards. Second and 11 will be the call.
Yeah, nice bubble right there. Good job by the defense right there. Jari Hardy right there. A nice open field tackle.
So second and 11, right hash. Coons eyes 3 receivers left, comebacks right, and the wide open receiver gets, a little stiff arm. That's 15. Ryan Brown, his first call of the night, 5'9", 185-pound junior. Stiff arm at a 5-yard, about an 8-yard gain. It'll be, let's make it a 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. And there is the run. Can Tomlin get the first down? Does he give it to him?
It's going to be tight.
He is across the line.
Yeah, solid run right there. A strong run right there.
It was that third effort here at the end of the run that gives him the first down.
Yeah, you got your man, got the England brothers right there. You got Trey and Clay both in on that tackle right there, but solid, strong run there by Tomlin to get the first down. And we apologize, folks. No one has number 16 for Woodford County.
It was 15,
Is it
Ryan
15?
Brown. Yeah,
Okay.
That's who it was on that reception. So we got a 1st and 10 at the 48, quick out, and a nice little cutback run, but tackled.
Jericho Hinkle right there. Big defensive tackle coming back in, making a nice play right there. But Woodford moving the ball, back on the line again, ready to go.
Was that Martin with the tackle? It was.
Yes.
Looking down the field in the seam. He finds his mark. First down inside the 35.
Joyner right there. It's like Joyner with a nice catch right there.
Right at the 35. They're going to keep
on the
it
line
moving.
again.
1st and 10. Collins rushes 3, steps up, does Coons, but he fires it low.
Grayson Hodge just couldn't
Grayson
find it
Hodge
right there. Just needs to be right in there. Just got a little pressure on the quarterback that time too. He's gonna move it right here, make a big second down right here, slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
they've been moving quickly on there, having that Collins defense.
And Collins doing a good job of getting at least one guy on and off when they're playing that tempo pace, when Woodford's playing that tempo pace.
Doing a really good job because, at this level, there is no you bring a man in with the court, you have to wait. So they're doing a great job of getting men in it, on and off the field.
There's the run, the handoff inside, right side he goes. He's going to get across the 30, down near the 25. That'll be a first down, Woodford.
Yeah, Isaac Estrada on the tackle right there. Nice run right there by number 21, Aiden Powell.
That was Jace Carroll?
Aiden Powell, right? Aiden Powell, number 21 on the carry.
Aiden Powell, number 21, a sophomore.
Yeah, brought him in. They had 3 different running backs in here.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 25.
At Brown, they've had Tomlin, and now Powell's in there.
As they check the sideline for the play. On the right hash, 3 wide outs to the left. Gooden looks right. It is. It was Coons looking right, and Coons had his man right in his hand.
Call Ritter. Ritter just in and out of his hands right there, just wide open, just jumps up. And it's one of those plays as a wide out. He didn't have to jump. He jumped, and I think that might have thrown his timing off there. He didn't have to jump. He should have just stayed on the ground. Big second down here for Collins on defense here. Try to slow down this Yellow Jacket offense here.
2nd and 10. And they'll have, looks like a 3 linemen. 3 down linemen for Collins.
3 down linemen, and they got England on the outside coming.
3 wide right, and they run to the short side of the field. And that big run there by Elijah Ward.
Ward
4 yards.
right there. And that's number 11.
No, that
Estrada. Estrada with the tackle right there, but
was that
run's going to be by Tomlin. That's by number 0, Tomlin.
That was Tomlin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tomlin comes in. takes Brown's spot. A nice strong run there on the right, but Estrada, the leading tackler in 5A, just comes in and makes a nice little wrap up.
3rd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Crowd coming to life for the defense. They need a stop here. Coons at 3 guys wide left. He throws it into the.
Does he get it?
Wow. What a spot.
Woo, wow, I didn't see him cross the line.
Favorable spot.
But we'll see right there.
And they already marked the first down.
Yeah,
wow.
And the crowd here looks very disappointed on that. And it looks like he goes right there and He got the line.
Got the line.
The ball was there. So
I don't know if he got much further across the line. But where it is now, it might be back a couple, but he got it. He got that first down.
So yeah, first down there.
So it's a 1st and 10 at the 15 now. They're just eating clock and gaining first downs. They started this drive at their 41. Around the left end, that's Aiden Powell. Powell turns it up into the end zone for the score. And the Yellow Jackets.
Nice run
Aiden
right
Powell, their sophomore running back. He looked like he wasn't going to have room, but he snuck up inside, ducked inside his blockers, and gets into the end zone.
He just followed those big guys right there. That's Justin Perez. That's Dylan Branson. That's Cody Batista. Jack Garrison. Just following those guys on the left-hand side. Does a nice little sweep in the back, does the rest. Right there, Brown, 15-yard touchdown. And looks like they're
going for one.
No, you're going for one. And they're bringing in, I think this looks like Cash Wolf right here.
Cash Wolf, number 41.
Yep.
Kick is up, and it is good. And the score is 24-21. Favor the homestanding Collins Titans. When we return, the Titans look to answer that 59-yard touchdown drive from the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Stay with us, folks. More to come on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
And welcome back to Martha Lane Collins High School here in Simpsonville, Kentucky, right next door to Shelbyville. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and Joey, a strong response from the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, very impressive drive right there. A couple of pass plays, some runs added in on there, and number 21
puts it in. Aiden Powell. Hey, if you own a business and would like to find out more about our corporate partnerships on Glycod and our free-to-watch high school athletics platform, please drop us a note at info@glycod.com. That's info@glycod.com. We'd love to have you as a corporate partner. And the kickoff, another pooch down to the 15, picked up there quickly. There is the, can he get across the field? That's Harden. He's finding upfield, 31-yard line. He returned it 16 yards from the 15 out to the 31.
Nice run there by Hardy. And that time, Zion Brown, number 13, kicked off. That a nice kickoff a little deeper than the previous kick. You know, they say a pooch, but
they've
that
had
was more
five different kickers.
Yeah, they've and they're still experimenting, or maybe there's a method to the madness. You never know. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I wish we knew.
They know what they're doing.
First and 10 for Collins.
That was a really good kick.
It was.
Put
First
it down
and 10 for Collins at the 31. And here is Cade Gooden. They went 3 and out, got 0 yards on their last possession.
Right.
What are they waiting on? The chains?
Yeah, waiting on the chains there. But like I said, number 13 right there, really good kick to the corner by Zion Brown, because last one they kicked to the middle, Hardy just took it straight back across the midfield.
Now we've got they're at the 31. Still decent, pretty decent field position as they fix the chain, and we are ready to go.
Big series here for the Titans, for the Collins Titans. Big series here.
They're showing pressure. Are the Yellow Jackets? and faked the handoff. There's a read option, and Cade Gooden. That's what they need to do. They need to stop that penetration. He's got to show it and go.
Yeah,
he did.
They showed 8-9 people on the line right there, and just fakes it to the back there. Jaden Martin right there left, and Gooden goes right and just gets up to about 6, 7, 8
6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Showing pressure again
for the Titans. I think that's what they were doing that whole time. Woodford was on offense. They were just talking about how do we attack this.
I'm sure there's
pressure. They go right around Gooden, well blocked, and Gooden gets around the edge across the 50 to the 45, and that is a
big first down.
18-yard gain for Gooden.
Huge
or
block
19-yard
here by
gain.
Jaden Martin. Jaden Martin just leads the way right there. He goes there, and Martin comes out and seals number 43, just seals the deal. And Kingston Dumas and Gooden just runs past midfield, and first down. Titans.
That was a great block by Jaden Martin.
Yeah, just on the yellow jacket side of the field now.
That's what seniors do. They help lead, and Martin, one of the captains.
Yes, he's balling.
Of this
He's
team.
been balling all day, offense and defense.
And there he gets the handoff. Inside he goes. Stopped at the line, but he drags along a few defenders to gain about 3 yards. Good first down gain. And when he was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, coach rewards him there for his blocks right there and says, rewards you there, give you the ball a little bit, throw you some crumbs right there. And next thing you know, he moves the ball. We got quick offense
2nd and
going
7.
again. Yeah, quick offense going again. No huddle.
This is where Avian Delaney got to see if he can shake free.
And it looks like they've been double teaming Delaney.
Yeah, that's on the high side.
Mm-hmm.
Gooden, he's going to sprint right around the edge. He's going to look for that first down.
Looks like a hold.
Holding is going to be called, or a face mask,
Looks like a
as
hold right
Gooden gets right to the line, or
Yeah, but that's why he has room, because they've been doubling Delaney, and so when they double Delaney, that creates that extra person, extra
space.
person right there, extra space, extra person, so they don't have to block, and then that's why Gooden's getting some running, but it looks like it's going to be a hold right here, and they're going to move it back 10.
They're going to move it back to about the 49 of Woodford County, so it'll be a 2nd and 14. They got to get to the Woodford 35 for the first down.
Very manageable here. I'll be interested to see if the Yellow Jackets decide to blitz good in this play right here. They hadn't blitzed the last couple of plays, but it looks like I'll be interested to see if they blitz. Coach Lucas calling his offense. Yeah.
When they spread the field, do they maybe try and spring Gooden up the middle?
Well, it just
the hand goes up on the back judge.
It depends. Depends. And yeah, they're getting close. 3, 2, 1. Oh, just got
They
it off.
get it off quick.
Quick screen. Oh, he had him
and
open.
he didn't have his feet set. He saw that there was no one in front of him. Oh, man, it was blocked up, too.
Yeah, Jason Hentz right there.
That was going to get maybe a first down.
At least 10, 15 yards. At least 10 yards for him. I touched him.
Yeah.
Right there. Nobody's on that because they hadn't planned on that. You know, they're keying on the quarterback, keying on 17. Hentz wide open on the quick screen, and the quarterback just led him a little too much there. Big play here.
Big play. 3rd and 14 from the Woodford 49. 4 wide to the left. The right hash, they snap. Gooden back. Looking, surveying. Here comes the rush. Down the middle they go. And swiped away.
Nice defensive play there. Nice job by number 2 right there. And that's going to be Jordan Holman.
Jordan Holman with the big breakup. The PD.
Looked like the receiver had it there too, like a Logan Huseman.
Just came down with the chop.
Yeah, Huseman looked like he had it right there, and just nice defensive play by number 7 right there, Jalen Johnson.
Oh, it was Johnson, huh?
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. Johnson, nice defensive play. Huseman with the just almost had it right there. Going to be 4th down. And it's going to be 2 drives, 2 punts so far right here.
And
for the
is
Titans.
the 3rd punt of the night for Gage Miller. His 2nd of the half.
2nd of the half, that's right. 2 drives, 2 punts
from
here in the second
half. From the 49, let's see about the snap. Had a high one to deal with last time, and he shanked it 19 yards. But he gets a good snap,
and
this punt will bounce at the inside the 20, inside the 15, to about the 14 and a half. So a 35.
Bless you. And it's a nice punt there. Nice punt there by Gage right there.
35-yard punt and out of bounds at the 15 or 14 and a half.
It redeems himself right there from that last shank right there.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, even the best of them, you know, as you watch any Saturday or Sunday, you watch the golfers, even the best of them shank one or two. Have one bad hit there. But Miller showing through and through what he can do as he puts them inside the 15-yard line. Big defensive stance here for Collins.
Up
right
3
here.
for Collins.
After the last drive, yeah.
Yeah, they've got to see if they can adjust and get after.
Quick, number 17. Ooh, nice
Coons
hit play.
is just so quick on that release. Fox Coons just making this offense hum in the second half.
David Jones right there, nice catch right there. But you know, you got Clay, you got Clay and Trey right there, the Englands, both on the tackle right there.
First down and 10 at the 26-yard line. That first down play went for 11 yards, so out to the 26.
England trying to come off the edge right there, showing I think they're going to audible this right here.
Fox Coons.
Got big number 55, who's Cam Johnson. He's doing a great job at center.
3 guys left, 2 to his right, 3 receivers. He's looking left. He's firing in the seam, and he gets his receiver. 14-yard gain to the 40-yard line.
Nice route tree right there. Just goes right there, throws it out there to number 11 right there. That's going to be a
when you teach zone defense to high school players, they're usually very, very, you know, you got a good disciplined team. It's the worry you have when they're all in the right spots, but what do they do when the ball is released?
When the ball's released, you got to go to the ball, and that's something you practice that. You start that in spring ball,
and you got to feel where those receivers go and sit in those defensive zones.
And those 7-on-7s really help with that a lot. But then when you stop for 2 weeks and get back to practice,
yep,
there he is.
0. Tomlin around the edge. Look at him rumble. 10, 11. Across midfield for a first down. 12-yard gain.
They got something going here. Coach Dennis Johnson must have gave a whale of a speech in the second half because they've come out here fired up this second half. They're just moving the ball. They were not moving the ball like this first half. And now this first drive just straight down the field, and right now they're just moving the ball again.
They're finding really easy pitch and catch passes for Coons right now and his receivers.
And that big line right there is just giving Coons plenty of protection too. Giving him plenty of protection.
Fox Coons takes the snap out to the left very quickly.
Is that a fumble or is that a...
No, that was a forward pass.
Okay, yeah, just a little bit forward right there. Trying to hit it real quick, real fast right there. Just let him a little bit. Did not get it right there. And
2nd and 10 it is at the 48 of Collins. So Woodford in good form here this second half. Their second drive of the game. This one started at the 15. Their first drive of the second half started at their own 41. They went 59 yards for a touchdown. Coons, nice and relaxed back there. He rolls right, looks right.
So go
short.
Deep. Nice play. Nice play.
Just a crossing pattern. He followed his quarterback to Darian Tillman, and Tillman, the junior, gets it from Coons, the junior.
Yeah, Tomlin right there with just
14 yards, first down.
As you watch, Coons just does a great job. He tells his one receiver to go deep, and as he goes deep, he takes another player with him. Then Tomlin comes across the middle, just catches him right there.
Creates that space.
Yeah, he creates space. It's all in the quarterback right there. Fox Coons did all of that on his own. It was all him right there.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Nice
Coons
job.
On the right hash. 3 receivers short side, 1 to the far side. And Tomlin behind Coons. Coons gets the snap, looks, surveys across the middle, and goes right. And no, that's incomplete.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds, and he's going to say it's complete.
No.
Going to say it's complete. Looked like his foot was out of bounds on that, and that's number 17 right there. That's going to be David Jones.
I thought his foot came down out of bounds.
It looked like his foot was out of bounds there.
Boy.
But the quarterback has plenty of time. Steps. Throws it. His foot was out of bounds.
Got it out of bounds.
And
that's a tough one to see, though, because it was so close. The white line, the white shoe, etc.
Yeah, but you saw the whole Collins sideline just help the official out right there and let him know it's out of bounds. But to no avail, the referee still says it's a complete pass.
At the 17.
Inside the red zone. And then you bring more pressure on Coons. Coons is back there pretty comfortable.
Boy, he is flat-footed. He is flat-footed, whistling his favorite tune, gets across the middle, and there. Good
Nice
hands
job.
across the middle. Late hands, that was
Estrada,
Isaac Estrada.
Estrada with good hands right there, because once again, the quarterback had plenty of time right there. He said he's flat-footed. He's right there. He's got a lot of time back there. He's just kind of doing his own thing, and Estrada just gets a hand up right there. And you just got to need to bring more pressure on him. You got to make him uncomfortable. Right now, he's very
Get him off
comfortable.
platform.
Yes.
Like you were in the first half.
Yeah, in the first half, they had him feeling a little indifferent about some things. And
2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Coons looking over the middle, has him on the skinny post.
Nice throw.
That was perfectly timed, and was that Grayson Hodge?
Yes, that's
number
Grayson
6.
Hodge, number 6 right there. A 17-yard touchdown pass right there to Grayson Hodge.
Wow.
And then that play, they did get pressure on him. They came around, defense end came around, and he still threw a dime right there. Threw a bullet pass. That's a prototypical. That's a kid that's going to be playing on Saturdays. Be playing somewhere on Saturdays, making throws like that.
You are indeed. Coons hits.
Nice pass play right
Hodge.
there. Like I say, he just throws it right there. Pressure on him right there, and still makes a nice throw right there. Like I said, that's a kid you'll see him playing on Saturdays for sure.
We've got Simeon Urbina. Ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And now,
two impressive
the visiting Yellow Jackets of Woodford County take a 28. Did they call it good? Yes, 28-24 lead here late in the third quarter.
They called it good.
Yeah, they did. We
they?
just had to make sure it was up on the board. We're going to go to break. We'll come back. Collins will have a chance to respond. They've had 2 punts this quarter. See if they can get their offense going in this second half and respond to 14 straight from the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Stay with us on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
It's been a game of momentum shifts, Joey Hamilton. Collins took the opening kickoff, and Woodford County took the opening kickoff, and they go down the field and score, go up 7-0. Then it was 17 points in a row from Collins on a 20-yard field goal from Gage Miller and 2 touchdowns from Cade Gooden. And here's an onside kick. They get it down, and Collins recovers at the 46.
Is that Hardy? Looks like Hardy with a nice catch. Yeah, it looks as if the teams have switched jerseys. You know, it's like the Collins team in the first half now looks like the Woodford team of the second half, and the Woodford team in the first half looks like the Collins team in the second half. You know, I mean, the two nice offensive drives by Woodford and 2 punts here by
Woodford
the
scored
Titans.
first in the game, and then the Titans scored 17 straight.
Yeah.
Woodford gets a touchdown to make it 17-14, and then late in the second quarter, with only 27 seconds left, Collins scored to make it 24-14, and now
it's like Coach,
14 straight points, 2 touchdowns from Woodford to start the second half.
Yeah, Coach Johnson's made a defensive adjustment here, and now Collins going to have to make some kind of offensive adjustment because they punted twice so far the second half.
Empty backfield for Cade Gooden. He looks, surveys, goes left down the seam. He has his man, and it is caught.
Woo, nice catch. Big-time catch right there by Huseman. Logan Huseman. Huseman, this nice catch over number 2, Jordan Holman right there. Holman with great coverage right there, but what about the pass? Look at the pass. The pass is right there on the money, and Huseman just makes a big-time play, and they're on the ball again.
At the 30. That was a gain of 25 from the 45 to the Woodford 30.
That was definitely needed by Collins. Big time play.
Gooden is just going to run left. He's going to get a big
nice
block. Oh, look at him go. He's inside the 20, down at bounds at the 15. What a block by Jaden Martin.
Martin just comes in.
Boy, he just levels him.
He comes in and just puts his shoulder right into the defensive end or the outside linebacker right there.
He's reading that defender, and he knows what he has, and he
Just-
drives him back and creates that edge.
And Kingston Dumas, I don't know who he is by now. I mean, that's been 3 times he's come around and just laid it right to him. laid the wood to him.
14-yard gain for Gooden down to the 16. What is the call? Delay of game? Nope. Legal shift,
procedure.
illegal
Yeah,
procedure.
there.
So it'll be 1st and 15 at 21. This did him in.
Killer. That's a momentum killer right there. Just got to get it going right there. Get it back, going right now. Clock's getting ready. As soon as they place the ball down, you've been close a couple times.
This is where you'd like to see that bunch formation and try and shake Avion Delaney somewhere across the middle, maybe a shallow cross late.
Yeah, well, they've got 2 people on him. You see they bracketed him. Well, now they've got him single covered right now. Nobody's even on him right now unless the linebacker steps out.
Boy, that's a quick hitter right there.
He's always wide open right now.
He's got an opportunity for a quick hitter, but they call another motion penalty.
I didn't see anybody. Who moved on that? I'd like to see who moved. I guess somebody's moving. I can't see it, but let's see. Who's moving on that? Let's see.
So now 1st and 20 from the 26.
Oh, this the left guard just moved his foot back. He just moved his foot back and put his arm down. I mean,
wow.
I mean, they're gonna. That's pretty.
Now
nitpicky.
there's tighter coverage. Oh, little jump from the defense, but
it was nitpicky on that offense because it's just offensive lineman putting his hand down.
the snap to Gooden. Here comes the rush. He takes the pressure, but he goes downfield. There was a hold somewhere.
It's like Chris.
That's what they were calling for, but
Chris Reed right there. He jumped inside of Hentz right there, and Hentz wanted pass interference.
Yeah.
There, I mean, he just jumped inside the receiver right there, so it's not really something he can do anything about. And he beat him to the ball, beat him to the spot.
Beat him to that spot. Yep.
And the quarterback had big time pressure on him right there. They're going man on man, mano a mano. They're five linemen, five defensive linemen, five offensive linemen, and just going.
Second and 20.
Yeah, with single coverage, single safety back there, and
you go bubble. You go bubble out there on the high side.
I think they're waiting on it.
Yep, they are. 5-man rush. There's Gooden. He steps up, moves left, moves so smoothly to his left, but that ball almost picked off as he was looking for his man Delaney, Avion Delaney.
And Darion Tomlin right there. He was on him right there. They could have called. They could have called a flag on that because he just basically tackled Delaney coming across the middle there. Then Delaney separated a little bit, but he couldn't get away from him. So, you got to get Delaney on that cross, then make another move on Tomlin right there because Tomlin, he can run a straight line with him, but he kind of does maybe like a 90-degree move on him right there. He's gonna lose him.
3rd and 20. Big play. And there's going to be a timeout called by Woodford County.
Yeah, Woodford's going to use the first
the defense. So we're going to take a timeout, and we'll return. Stay with us on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
If you own a business and would like to find out more about corporate partnerships on Glycod and our free-to-watch high school athletics platform, please drop us a note at info@glycod.com. That's info@glycod.com. What a game we've got going for us here tonight. Alongside Joe Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Joey, the Collins team played a great first half. Their offense hasn't showed much the second half, but they got down here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They took 2 procedure penalties and now face a 3rd and 20 here at the 26.
Well, if nothing else, if they don't lose in yards, they're still engaged Miller territory where they could put him, they could put some points on the board. Wouldn't give him the lead, but, let's see what
4
happens.
wide receivers right. Gooden looking. He's got a man down the middle of the field, but
they're not
can't get it to him, and that
was just he was right on him. Tomlin's right on top of him, and he just the receiver just couldn't get away right there. You got Hillsman just couldn't get away right there, and looks like
It's going to bring Gage Miller on for a
and it's actually
40.
Martin. Sorry about that. That was Jaden Martin right there, but
Yeah.
and zero. Tomlin was on him right there, but
All good. Gage Miller is going to kick this 43-yarder.
It looks like a 43-yarder right there, and
from the left hash.
There's money on this in warm-ups. Let's see what we got here. This is well within his range.
They've got a safety man back right by the goalpost. The snap is high. The ball is down, and it is stuffed. And it's picked up on the right sideline, rumbling down the sideline. That's number 55. Wow.
It's Cam Johnson, the center.
Cam Johnson.
The center gets it, and the block is by the outside man. It was a high snap right there. The high snap is what causes that right there. And that high snap, it just...
And they're going to get a flag. They're going to go back 15 yards for sideline celebration. And now you just got to take a knee because I believe that's Gage Miller that is down on the field.
Yeah, Gage Miller just got kind of blown up right there on that one. And, as he comes across there, it's just a high snap. A good snap right there. He gets it off, and they get 3 points right there. But the high snap, and they've had a few high snaps tonight. Had a high snap on the...
We're going to take a break, and hopefully everything will be okay. And we'll take a break, and we return. It will be Woodford County's ball. They're up 28-24. Minute 41 will go in the third quarter. We'll return with more on Glycod.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School, where one of the Titans is being tended to by the training staff. All the Titans down on a knee. The Woodford County team huddled up on the sideline opposite. Blocked field goal, high snap, low snap tonight. And having trouble when they get a good snap. Gage Miller is automatic. From distance, from close, and he's being helped off the field. Or that's not Miller. That is the number. I don't know if that is him or not. I can't see.
That's number 19.
It is him,
Gage
Gage,
Miller,
yeah.
But it's his plant foot, not his kicking foot. But probably as he planted, and what happened was as he planted right there, as he planted that foot right there, someone landed right on top of him, the young man that blocked the kick. So that's
they're going to be tending to him
just an
right
awkward
below
position.
us. So now it is Woodford County ball. They've scored 14 straight here in the third quarter. And they look left. They do get the catch. Coons puts it on a dime to Omari Jointer. That's a 47-yard connect for the touchdown.
Joiner, a nice play right there. They're gonna just a simple slant route right there, and then quarterback puts it right there where it needs to be, and after he does that, it's just off to the races. Fox Coombs right there just putting the ball where it needs to be as a quarterback. You're loving that as a wideout. You catch it in stride, then you do the rest. You take it to the house. You fight off a little DB because as a wideout his size, he's like, get off me, little guy.
That's his third touchdown pass of the night. Jointer, his second.
Second one to Joiner tonight.
Now, are they going for two? They're up 34-24.
Waiting on the kicker. I think they're waiting on the kicker. He's come on field twice late. Yeah, there he is. He's come on late right there. That's going to be Cash Wolf.
Cash Wolf. And this would be somewhere if he could get up. It's up and good. So It is now 35-24. Woodford County up 11 on the homestanding Collins Titans. We'll see what Collins can do with their fourth possession of the second half. See if they can get some points right back. 1:32 remaining. Collins down 11. Stay with us on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod. The Woodford County Yellow Jackets up 35-24 over the Martha Lane Collins Titans. And alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, what a third quarter for this Woodford County team.
Different team. Coach said some choice words, obviously, at halftime. They've come out like a different bunch. They've come out on defense and made some stops, 3 and out. Big stop when they needed on the block kick. Offense, they've just moved the ball up and down the field.
Much more aggressive.
Yeah, just
both sides of the ball.
Like a different team right there. And I think someone said something to the offense line. Someone said something to number 55, Cam Johnson. Someone said something to Justin Perez, 71, 72, Dylan Branson. Yeah. Cody Batista. All of a sudden, they're giving the quarterback time. They're making holes, and points are being put up here in the second half by the Yellow Jackets.
21 unanswered. They were down 24-14 at the half, and now up 35-24. Another squib / onside / pooch / squib / whatever.
The Jackson McIntyre
mess of a kick. Their kick game, it's not a mess. It's organized, but they're not going deep.
Yeah, well, they went deep. They went deep to the corner with Zion Brown, and that was a good one. Then they went with Cash.
The pooch kicks.
They went Cash Wolf kicked one, and then our guy Hardy made a great return.
And then Josiah McKee kicked one.
Yeah, and so now they're switching it up. And Urbana and McKee, they're all kicking one. So they're just
on sides, pooching.
Hey, they're keeping them off. They're keeping them alert.
Collins has had great field position. Yeah. Their special teams done a good job against those pooch kicks and onside kicks. Now they've got to capitalize. At the 42, they were at the 41 earlier to start a drive. Another one started at the 45, and they can't run. They can't get out of the.
Josiah McGee right there, just coming off the edge right there, and they try to run a little run pass option right there. They give it to the back right there, and just no room for Martin to run, and McKee just seals it off. Yeah, just comes in off the edge, and
you would hope that they're looking for a little urgency here. They've got 13 minutes plus to go. A minute left in this third quarter plus the fourth. There could be offsides on that far left defensive. Nope. Down the middle, he looks and he finds, and it could be 6. Can he get away? That's Hentz. And he gets down inside the 30, down at the 26.
And it's Jason Hentz right there. He's the second leading receiver on this team. He was a 15th receiver in 5A this year. Hentz with a just nice little curl route, catches it, gets the first down, owns that man coverage.
And there they are, 1st and 10 at the 27.
And we haven't called his name in a long time.
We have not.
Hentz only had 2 catches in the first half. And
that was a 32-yard reception. Gooden looking, throws right. And now,
ball was
a little late, but these Woodford defenders are reacting so much more timely. Their timing is so much better. They're really looking for that pass.
Adjusted. Yeah, it's like it's like anything else. You get time to adjust, and you're like, okay, now I know what's going to happen. Now I read it.
Yep.
And the ball's just been a tad bit late, and that's probably good because he hadn't played in 2.5 weeks. Even though as good as he's looked, I think missing that 2 weeks still has him just a little bit off. Just a little bit off.
Just enough.
Just enough.
And there's Gooden now. He's going down the right side. A great pass in. There's going to be a flag. No flag.
He tackled
He
him.
never turned around.
He tackled him on the side. That's got to be a flag.
You have a back judge.
But hey, they're not calling it Chris Reed. If they don't call it, I guess it didn't happen.
No.
So, but as you can see, he's just running. He's holding on to him. He can't.
The whole way.
He can't.
Yikes.
There's just no as a
that's
receiver,
tough.
he doesn't have
And
an
here's
opportunity.
the toughest thing. There are only we only have 5 referees tonight, or 5 officials tonight.
Correct.
But they did call something. They did call it. They did call. Okay, wow.
I was going to say.
See, I don't think we saw the back judge on the end line.
He did not throw his flag. It had to be the side judge then.
Yeah,
Had to be the side judge.
and then we couldn't see where he threw it.
Right. The side
That's
judge
it.
was throwing it from the side because
he
mauled him. He mauled him.
There you go. So 1st and 10 now from the 14-yard line, 13-yard line, call it. Gooden. There's the jet sweep. He pushes it forward, a little flip pass forward to Avion Delaney, but he is sacked. Their first down runs are not very good. Unless it's the quarterback running.
Right.
They're going to make the adjustments here.
Yeah, Wyatt Peters just made a heads-up play right there.
Oh,
There's
he
no
did.
place for him to run, and Peters just
Fourth quarter we go, Joey. We'll be back with more. It's do or die for the Collins Titans. They got to score here.
Got
to put something on the board. We'll be back on Glycod.
And they don't have a kick.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Need a tow? Martin's Peterbilt Towing Service is here 24/7. Based in London and Pikeville, we will travel to you. Commercial trucks and trailers, no job too big. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. Start of the 4th quarter. Woodford County 35, Yellow Jackets up 11 over the Titans of Collins High School, 35-24. Joey Hamilton, we see Gage Miller down there he's getting attention from the medical crew. Their backup kicker, I imagine, would be number 30, Nash Walker, as a freshman, but we haven't seen him kicking.
Yeah, I don't see anything on Nash Walker. I don't see any
I haven't
stats,
seen 30 down there.
And Nash, may be a true extra point guy. I don't know if he's got range or not. If he does, I'm sure Coach you know about it. But it's second down here. Just
they got to score first.
Yeah,
they just got to score and see what happens.
Yeah, got to put some points up here.
35-24 is a score. 4 wide right and a running back behind Cade Gooden. Goes right with the pitch.
So
and
deep. He's so deep. He's so deep. I mean,
I call them delayed handoffs. It's like you're telegraphing a handoff. You're yelling at the defense. Yeah. You're showing them in big neon lights, hey, we're running the ball with only this guy. Yeah. And then you try it, and you get negative.
There's nothing there for him. Jace Carroll right there, just nice tackle. Just comes across. I mean, he was so deep, they tackled him where the quarterback was.
Yeah.
And that's how deep he was.
So now it's 3rd and 14.
And, it's productive against some teams, but not a team this quick.
No, indeed. 3rd and
blitz.
Long, and they can't connect.
Miscommunication.
It was Jason Hentz on this right side. Gooden. And now you've got a 37-yard field goal. And you don't have your kicker.
Yeah, Nehemiah Davis-Jones on the coverage there. Just miscommunication. You almost have to.
They call a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout as well. When we return, we'll see what Collins decide to do with this 4th and 14 from the 19-yard line. Stay with us on Glycod.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School.
Big play.
Sweet Caroline playing here as they
Big play right here.
We start this fourth quarter, big play for sure. I mean, they've had 4 big plays. They had a 1st and 10 from the 14, and now it's 4th and 15 from the 19.
Yeah, just, you may get single coverage. They may look over here to Hintz. He's getting single coverage over here to the right. Got 4 receivers to the left. I don't know if they're going to double down or
need a big play from Gooden and one of his receivers. Gooden, looks right, throws right down to the 5.
No, but he's short.
No, he gets the catch, but he's going to be a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, he's got to run that to the end zone. He ran it.
He's a little hurt.
Yeah, he ran it to the 4-yard line and then comes back, catches at the 5. You had to get to the 3. So you got to run that to the end zone. He's got to push him all the way up to the end zone, then do his comeback and get the first down for sure, especially 4th down.
Yeah.
You just got to get the yards.
Tough.
Yeah, you complete it, but you put them at the 5. Maybe the defense, your best strategy now is you're hoping the defense can make a big play, but the quarterbacks had plenty of time back there to throw it tonight, and then the run game the second half has just been on fire.
Non-existent.
Yeah, well, for
Woodford, yeah.
For Woodford, it's been on fire. You got Tomlin, you got Powell, you got a Brown. These guys, they've been on fire the second half. So it's been
all Woodford in the third quarter.
Yeah,
they scored, as we mentioned, 21 consecutive points.
Yeah, it's hard for the Titans to do anything. You got to bring pressure. You got to do something here. You got to bring pressure.
1st and 10 from their own 5. They go a quick out, bubble screen. They get 6 yards, 5 yards out to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, nice quick out right there. You got our man right there. You got Grayson Hodge on a nice catch right there. The nice tackle by Davion Dale. But
2nd and 4, it will be on the left hash. And Coons all day to throw.
Yeah,
you'd like to see someone get in his area, in his vicinity, to make him just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, you might have to go to single high safety instead of two high safety, and bring an extra man. Just take a chance. You got to take a chance. You got to.
They go up the middle and tripped up short of the first down is. That would be Aiden Powell, I believe, 21.
Yeah, it's 15 right there. They're just going back by committee now. It's a switch. It was Powell was in there. Now 15's in there.
Brown.
And you got Ryan Brown in there.
It's 3rd and 1, a big defensive, a big opportunity for the Collins defense. But this Woodford team has been unstoppable in the second half.
Clay England with a nice play last time. Now they're lined up. Looks like you're bringing pressure this time, but that big offensive line, they're almost toe to toe right here. So it's going to be hard to get in those gaps right here. And their line is basically doing the same thing they called the penalty on. So
yeah, is there a delay of game? There it is, delay of game.
But they called it illegal procedure when they're doing the same thing their line did. They're moving their foot.
I'm curious, Joey, as to how coaches are allowed out of the 25-yard box to call plays. They're allowed to do that, correct? To call plays? Because they're down inside the 10, 15-yard line.
Well,
I didn't know because they were doing it last week too.
Well, I don't. I'm just going to say, well.
Okay.
It's up to the officials. If they don't call it, then
3rd and 6 now from the 9. They got to get to the 15.
If they don't call it, they're not going to say nothing. But sometimes some officials get on it, some don't. Pressure.
Coons,
Need pressure.
He looks right, finds his man, and he's got a big play.
Nice catch.
Out past the midfield to the 40, the 30. He's running away, and he's running down the sideline for a touchdown. Wow, what a play. He kept his balance. You thought he was going to go out, but he took it upfield, and the force from the push propelled him forward. That was
at the 14-yard line.
91. That was from the 9. That was 91 yards.
Wow. And just it just goes up. A beautiful catch. Quarterback just eludes pressure, goes up, throws a nice deep ball right there. And his guy, number 11, Kyle Ritter. Kyle Ritter.
Kale Ritter, his 91-yard touchdown. Wow. From Coons at 9:20. And that's 28 straight points from the visiting Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, It's like they woke up the giant or something.
Wolf's kick is up and good, and it's now 42-24. We'll take a break, and when we return, got to see what this Collins offense, what Cade Gooden and his offense can do in this last 9:20 to respond to this blitz. 4 touchdowns in the second half from Woodford County. Stay with us on Glycod.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. Big series again for Collins. And Joey, we've been talking about it this second half. They just have had no response. 4 touchdowns in a row.
They've been shut out here on offense, Collins. And like I said, 4 touchdowns in a row for the Yellow Jackets. And now they've got, looks like we got Simeon Urbina in here kicking now. And he's going to go, that's deep for them.
Yeah, it's deep to the 25. It's picked up quickly over the 30, out to the 32, 33-yard line.
Nice tackle there by number 33, making a nice Alex Centers. Centers been in a couple tackles on special teams tonight.
There is a Woodford player down. I believe that's Avion Delaney.
Yeah, Avion Delaney, that is number 17. You don't want him down on that. And that's the thing. You want coaches like he wants to come out of these things healthy, and right now he's got his kicker a little banged up. Hopefully should be all right. And then Delaney going down right now. Hopefully he'll be all right as well. But what a blitz here by the Yellow Jackets this second half. They've just put up touchdown after touchdown, especially that last one. What a beautiful throw. And your receiver just goes up. Ritter just catches it, just goes up, catches it, then manhandles a DB on the sideline and outruns him and just takes it to the house.
And they're tending to Delaney. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, it'll be Collins ball when we return on Glycod.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
First and 10 from the 33 for the Collins Titans. That was Avion Delaney, who was walking off the field under his own strength. He's a little nicked up as Gooden steps back. He is avoiding the rush, throws it right. He finds Martin, and Martin spins ahead. Does he get the first down?
Not quite, but yes, he does.
Yes, he does. They call it a first down and move the chains.
It's like the quarterback was so deep, and then when he backed up, it was almost like a 25-yard pass play just to get.
It's 10 yards.
10 yards right there. But he got quick pressure on the outside as well, though. So that was the reasoning on that one. He got quick pressure, and he had to roll to his right.
Gooden.
Move the chains. And they're moving 20-20. It's just when they get inside the red zone.
Yeah, there's no fear of the pass as Gooden hits his mark on the short curl, but
Jackson
incomplete.
McIntyre. Oh, no incomplete? Oh, okay.
Yep, dropped it.
Looking for Jackson McIntyre right there. Delaney's back in the game. Here comes Delaney back in. Jackson Mack out. McIntyre going out right now. And like I said, just looking for anything right now. And like I said, they've been able to move the ball 20-20. It's been inside the red zone where they've had their troubles.
Blocked field goal.
Downs, fourth and down.
Two of them, fourth down.
Had 2 punts.
So Gooden now 2nd and 10. Straight drop. Big pressure. He steps up. Downfield it goes. He has Martin.
Nice play.
Holds on for the catch at the 20.
Nice job. That's a dime right there. And Martin makes a big-time catch right there.
Right
over
on.
the DB.
From the 43. That's a 37-yard or 36-yard hookup
Yeah.
to the 21-yard line.
He steps up in the pocket, goes deep. His man gets at the highest point right there. Just nice job right there. Jordan Holman can do nothing about it. Nothing about it. Big-time play. Big-time play right there. So they've shown they can do that. It's inside the 20. Once they get here, they're yard
Do it
outside
again.
the 20. But, yeah.
Do it again. Go post corner to the far side. You've got the arm. Do it.
There's no safety in the middle.
Yeah, or go down the middle. Wow, he's got a wide open middle. He's looking down the middle, but he got hit as he released the ball. So that one goes incomplete.
And his receiver right there looks like it was.
They have
Martin, looks like
lost.
Martin again, but Martin went straight down. He could have did the post corner.
They've lost first down plays in the red zone. Every first down.
Every first down.
Almost everyone.
It's not been a
it's
positive
been
play.
negative or incomplete. Yeah, and the runs have been negative.
And
the
and
passes
the passes were incomplete. Yeah, They haven't had a positive first down yet.
There they go. Reset. That was it. Reset to the 21-yard line. So 2nd and 10. And let's see what Gooden can do here.
Pressure coming.
They look to the sideline. Coach gives them, delivers the signal.
Man coverage all across the board.
Gooden.
It.
They go the inside handoff.
And there's nothing there for him. Yeah, number 36, nice tackle right there. They're bringing the blitz on that. There's nothing there, and Elias Tackett right there, the linebacker, just blows it up. Comes right in the hole, and you trying to hand it off. But
you watch.
You have more men. They have more men coming than they can block.
Should be 3rd and 10. Yes, they're 3rd and 13.
Yeah, and there's just nothing. There's nothing there. And in a play like that, they're bringing the blitz.
When you bring 9-10 players across the line of scrimmage, there's nothing you can do. They don't run the ball. That is, and they're telegraphing it because they're standing up and there's such slow developing plays on those runs. Now a big 3rd down play in 14. He's going to go to the end zone, and he has his man right in his hands. Jason Hens can't carry it in.
Just what we wanted right there. Got single coverage right there. You got to win one-on-one. Beats him on the post. Right there, and he just drops it. Nice. Perfect throw. Cade puts it where he's got to put it. Hence, you got to do your job and catch that, man. You need that. That's
tough play.
Just missed it. Yeah, and drops happen, but this was a time they needed that. I've seen him catch the balls.
This is a long delay in between plays here, getting this call set. We'll see if the official raised their hand for the clock.
We got Heelsman down here, single coverage now.
And he's going to back up to the 40, running.
Don't let it go.
And he goes across his body, and it's out of bounds. So another turnover on downs. 1st down and 10 at the 24 for Woodford County. A lot of Louisville fans, they were griping about why didn't they do better against James Madison? And first of all, you got to know that James Madison is a good team. And second of all, really I'm just sick of when you got nothing to lose.
Right.
And James Madison had 0 to lose. It was their Super Bowl.
Right.
They blitzed full max blitz every play on 1st and 2nd down, and it just disrupted everything. And Louisville's, you can't handle that.
Yeah, you blitz every play, and they're a good team. They're going to win their conference.
Sure,
that defense is strong. That's a strong defense, and
their coaching staff.
They were misled by the name. They're like thinking, "Hey, that's Dolly Madison's brother or something."
No, nice defense there by the Collins Titans. They're going to throw the flag on Estrada.
Estrada was just
he was just falling down.
Yeah, he's falling down. Maybe they thought it was a little emphasis on the fall, but they're going to throw that on him.
They think it was the people's elbow?
He just
man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. He hit him. He definitely came down on him.
It's
a real tough one to get because he did the act, but it wasn't like a malicious intent at all.
It wasn't like didn't seem that way. Now,
But when you're in on as many
something-
tackles as Estrada, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I guess they saw something we didn't, but that's
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Anyway,
First down now out of that, they go out to the 38. It was a loss of 1 and a gain of 15. And they try to run that inside option read, and boy, they get it. They get it good. That is a 20-yard gain, 18-yard gain.
That was a
Aiden
nice
Powell.
run right there. First initial move to just make the first guy miss. That's a big time back right there.
Huge.
Shakes, cuts inside, then makes another back miss, spins, then gets upfield across the 50 before he gets brought down by a host of Titans. But man, and
You thought him again. You thought you had him behind the line, but couldn't make it happen. So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Collins Titans, and this defense is getting a little tired.
Yeah, you can see they're a little weary right now, and that big offensive line is wearing on them. They are wearing on them.
28 unanswered from this Woodford County Yellow Jackets offense. There's going to be a hold.
Going to be a hold right there. Nice job there by the offensive line. Oh, yeah, big number 64 there pulling on it right there. That's going to be Caleb Caudill right there pulling, and the back falling in, but they're going to call a hold. I think it's going to be on 67 right there. I think big 67 had a hold right there, and that's going to be on.
They're going to be taking 10 yards back from the spot of the foul.
6'1", 250. Looking like they're going 309, 250, 245, 270, 315.
Big and bigger.
Yeah.
So it's first and, let's call it 20.
And those guys, they'll weigh on you. They'll weigh on you after 3 quarters, 4 quarters. It's banging, banging, banging.
Heavy on the body. Yes. And a quick out to the right, knocked down.
There, and Jace Carroll.
Jace Carroll is into quarterback.
Jace Carroll in there, quarterbacking right there.
Fox Coons, heck of a job tonight.
Yeah.
4 touchdown passes.
Yeah, Coons had an awesome night tonight. Kind of what you want as a head coach. Dennis Johnson looking for that, trying to give some of his other young men some time here in the last 5-6 minutes. Right there, just throwing the ball on that. I guess he's staying with his offense. You'd hope he'd run it to try to run the clock down, but he's just doing what they do.
And there's Carroll looking, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, Carroll.
And it'll be a 3rd and long.
3rd and long right there. Like I said, they're just doing what they do. Like I said, you'd hope they'd kind of run it a little bit, but Coach Johnson just doing. He's like bringing the other guys up, saying, "This is what we do. We pass the ball a lot. It's 3rd and forever, so that's what we do. We pass the ball. So keep moving it."
They will huddle up for this 3rd and 20.
And when it was 28-24 right there, right before the block kick, you felt like there was still life there in the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
And after the block kick, there's still life, but, they just couldn't give up that touchdown. And once they gave the touchdown, things changed. Here they come in the blitz.
Carroll gets through. Can he find some space to run? He does. Cross the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 40, and now they're going to flag.
And that's Estrada. Estrada push one. Estrada.
I don't know if it was on Woodford with a late or on Collins with the late
Estrada
action.
And the other tackler right there. Then some kid, a player from Woodford, came all the way over to protect his player, and he bumped Estrada, and Estrada pushed him back. It was the two tacklers were Clay England and Estrada. And I don't know if they thought there was extra emphasis on the tackle or he was out of bounds.
I didn't
but they
think
threw the flag.
I didn't think he was out of bounds. I think it happened.
Oh, face mask. Okay,
yeah, the hand went up high is what I'd seen.
I was going to say,
so it'll be a first down.
Yeah, I didn't see the extra emphasis, but if they grab the face mask, then that tells the story right there.
They needed 14 yards. They got the 15-yard penalty for the first down to the 32.
You see right here, a few of the starter and offensive linemen are going out for Woodford, bringing in some other players right there. Coach high-fiving them all. And
Now, are they just gonna take a delay penalty?
Well, no, they're just late in with the play.
I mean, they're not even. He's barely jogging to the huddle.
We'll
Get the clock.
Well, they're seeing what's going on. They don't know what's going on.
The clock is going.
He's got the young guys in there.
They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, you have to get it going with the young guys. Get a call in there, and get
good.
them
We're going to take a
situated.
timeout as well. We'll return with more on Glycod.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. If we were at Bellarmine University Knights Hall watching a basketball game, the pep band would be chanting, Joey, palindrome, 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 because it's 24-42.
Okay.
2-4-4-2.
Gotcha.
Forward and backwards.
Right.
It's the same score.
There you go.
24. It is 42-24. Woodford County up, and they hand that one right up the middle.
Get off the young man.
1 yard.
27. That's DeReese Richards right there on the run. Nice tackle
Freshman.
there by number 99. Big Jericho Hinkle in there.
Isaiah Bump. Was he in there too?
Yes.
Number 85?
Yes, he was. Both of them in there making a nice play, and just kind of gonna second down
Salt
here.
this clock is what the Yellow Jackets are doing.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Coach is doing the right thing there. You're up like that. You got your young guys in. You run the ball. Keep the clock running. I know some of them want to do that. It's a JV game. You can do that. Right now, we're just trying to get out of here with a victory. Get back up.
There's the fake handoff. They go out to the bubble, and there's a big flag from far away from the back side. It'll be a holding.
That was oh my goodness. Yeah, that was one of those things. When you saw the flag, it's like
the one official was screened because he was holding him so well. He had his back, but the other one saw it.
It was a holding, all right. That was a love hug or something. Like just kind of grabbed him and like
they were doing the do-si-do.
He's grabbed him from behind. It's like you're not going to make the tackle. He just made sure his man didn't make the tackle. Coach, my man didn't make the tackle. They called a hold on you, Coach, but my man did not make the tackle. He's going to use that logic on him. My man did not make the tackle, Coach.
Yeah, well, they've got a
they called a 15-yard penalty, a 10-yard penalty on you. Yeah, but my man didn't make the tackle.
They got from the 38 now. They got to get to the 23, second and about 16. And they're just brought down deep in the backfield is the freshman, DeReese Richards. James Martin makes the tackle. James Martin.
Yeah, Martin with a nice tackle right there, and just shuts it down right there.
Third
just seals
and very long.
Seals the deal, fights through a block, and makes a really nice tackle, a nice form tackle right there.
3rd and 18 for the Yellow Jackets. A fine performance put in by
Dennis Johnson's guys.
By Fox Coons. He was super.
They played a okay first half, and they were down, but they're down a little 24-14, and then they come back.
4 straight, and then the big. That was a great pass, a great catch, a great hit, but he held on. But that's a first down on 3rd and 18.
Yeah, and, a lot of people. Oh, is that a flag? I said no. He tackled with his shoulder. Great throw, great catch. Great form tackle. Didn't lead with his head or anything. That's just the way football is. And now
you can't give away a 3rd and 18. You can't be 25 yards deep.
Well,
you can't keep pulling back.
Well, I think someone said something over there. One of the players said something because
there's a flag.
The back
there's
judge
a flag on
do something. So he just threw his flag. I don't know if someone said something. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer declined. Personal foul. Targeting.
Oh, they are going to call it targeting.
Oh, my.
It looked like he came with the shoulder, but
He did. He might have left his feet. So.
It looked like it was a good, clean play, but
this is.
It looked like a good, clean play.
Too much to handle on a night like this when you're playing so well. It's just such a tough thing to deal with, trying to wrest the momentum back, and then you try harder and harder and harder, and it just keeps coming up on the wrong end of those opportunities.
Chase Curl, the sophomore, just threw a nice pass right there. So I know they got someone looks like they get a good backup coming in right there behind Fox just in case.
And there's a nice one he throws away almost into the hands of one of 3 Collins players on that sideline.
Yeah, he made sure he's out of bounds far enough there, but they're throwing the ball here with 2:33. Just run the ball. I just try to get in, but that's their offense. If your offense is passing, you got to go with your offense, and that's what you do. I've seen a lot of teams.
And if your offense in basketball is 3-point shooting and you can't make them, then what are you going to do?
Keep shooting threes.
Yeah, and keep missing them, right?
Yeah, I could.
We've seen that happen. We've seen that around here.
Yeah, I've seen stories. I give stories in that.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing. Your team is like, what are we doing? I said, that's what we do.
You got to learn a complete game. Woodford County has showed this second half. They've got it.
And there's just not much running room for them, so they're showing that as well. But you got the young guys in there, but not much room in there for them. So you're just gonna.
It's been a very disciplined second half from Woodford County. So clear in what they intend to do.
Right.
They didn't see that type of commitment in the first half.
Yeah, like I said, Coach went in halftime.
Let them know.
He let everybody know we're not playing Woodford County football. This is not what I'm accustomed to.
Heck of a
This is
job.
not what I've done. This is not what I've been around. This is not my culture. And then all of a sudden, second half, they came out and you saw what they did.
One big play after another. They hand it off
room.
right side. He's got room. Will he get in? No, just short, tackled. Probably a first down. There was third and
goal.
That was 3rd and goal. Okay.
So we're going to be fourth
and goal from the 4
yard line. Yeah. So you're just going to see what you can do here. Try to get it in. And
as the clock winds down under 1:30.
It's been a really good game. Coach Lucas has he had plenty to lay his hat on the first half. And second half, 20-20, they were moving the ball. It's just inside the red zone. They were having a little trouble.
And those 2 opportunities, we're talking, it's a 42-34 game.
Yes.
Or a 42-38 game.
Yeah,
Timeout, Woodford County.
Yeah, there was one.
We'll stay here.
Quarterback puts a nice ball on Jason Henson. Hence misses that, one, and then the other one where, you just have to remind the receiver, look, we got to get to the 3. You can't run a route to the 4, then turn around. You got to run it to the end zone or maybe a yard deeper, push him somehow, then turn around. But
get that fade.
Get that comeback and the fade. You got to throw just that much quicker. But
get that back shoulder throw or the comeback. Yeah,
but that's where you tell that the quarterback has been off a little bit. That's where you can see that.
Yeah,
he's
so good.
That shows
very good.
That shows you how good he is. He's missed a couple weeks and look what he's produced. But
and he has offers. Offers from Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Just got an offer from Marshall. Did Cade Gooden, Southern Miss,
EKU,
and others. And he's just a junior as well as Fox Coons, who has just a huge arm.
Yeah, both these kids are just put up
big
numbers and they make Kentucky football proud. You talk about Kentucky football. Quarterbacks, guys, and say, hey, they got 2 solid juniors. I mean, we have way more than that, but,
right?
It's just 2 guys here that we're talking about tonight. They're just making Kentucky football very proud. Slant.
And that slant and
short.
One
hopped it.
So
one hopped it there to number 17, David Jones. And
turnover on downs. It goes to Collins. They've got 58 seconds left.
Go out there, 58 seconds, kind of just – so you can do. Looks like Gooden's running out on the field, and
they're going to huddle up at the 10 with Coach.
Here. They're going to try to go deep here. or just run the ball out. Looks Gooden's out there.
Delaney's out there.
Definitely not going to down it. You got Delaney out there. You've got Martin out there. You got Hentz out there. You've got Hulsman out there.
They're going to take a knee, I believe.
Yeah, and
end it.
And right there. And you have to run one more.
One more.
Got to run one more at least.
Show of class here at the end of this one. Coach Lucas saying, let's just snap.
Well, not yet. Not yet. Don't snap it yet. Hold on, center.
Yeah.
Center's a little eager. I'm like, hold on, center. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it.
There's the second, and that will do it. Time will run down. Teams assembling at midfield for the handshake. And a 42-24 victory here. 28 unanswered points in the second half by the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. A fantastic showing from the Yellow Jackets on the offense in the second half. And a good performance from Collins, Joey.
Collins, first half, 24 points. Second half,
they get shut out.
They moved the ball, but couldn't put the ball in the end zone. Couldn't put
it away.
Yeah, couldn't put the ball in the end zone and couldn't score. Couldn't get a field goal. So, but they've got big numbers. It's just they're 20-20. They're going to have to work on that inside the red zone.
Yeah,
and
their run game just a little bit. See what happens. Well, when we return, we will have our post-game show. We'll have a recap of the scoring. We'll have stats for you as well. And we'll have our most outstanding players of the game. You won't want to miss that, folks. Stay with us on Glycod.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Stuck on the road? Call Martin's Peterbilt Mobile Service. Our 24/7 commercial roadside service, truck and trailer repair, and warranty service will have you back on the road in no time. Call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Martin's Peterbilt, keeping you rolling.
Leaves and other dirt and grime are no match against the experts at Suntime Pools, your BioGuard dealer. Weekly service, computerized water testing, or just need advice. Our reputation has made us the company of choice for all your pool needs. Visit us today for a full line of BioGuard swimming pool products. Suntime Pools.
Hey, who turned out the lights? Hello?
Drive with the confidence and security of a pre-owned Kia from Cartown Kia. This incredible certification package is loaded with a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 10 years of national roadside assistance, and 2 years of free maintenance. Choose from over 70 certified pre-owned Kias or over 1,000 vehicles of all makes and models. It's new car driving at used cars prices with certified pre-owned Kias from CartownKiaUSA.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Cartown Kia. Your dealership for unmatched design, performance, and savings at 3120 Lexington Road in Nicholasville. Visit them online at CartownKiaUSA.com.
Welcome back to Collins High School. Tonight's scoreboard is presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. We'll take a look at that scoreboard right now. We see that, that's where the early games were. Here are the scores. Simon Kenton defeats Great Crossing 35-16. Oldham County takes down Eastern and 15-7. That's a final. Scott County downs South Oldham 49-21. Spencer County 42, Shelby County 7. Madison Central. Douglas 21, Madison Central 15 in a final there. And then Lafayette 37 and Henry Clay 14, a final in that one. And this score here was Woodford County 42 and Collins 24. Let's take a look at St. X 28 over Manual 17. That's a final. And Trinity defeated Ballard 35-3. North Oldham Mustangs 66. The Valley Vikings 28. Those are some more of your scores. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Don Franklin Auto, driven by family. Now we need a look at tonight's scoring summary, brought to you by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. IBEW Local 369, power up your potential scoring summary. I'll go through this one, Joey, all the way through. First quarter, 8:23 the first quarter. Darian Tomlin takes a handoff, 37 yards for a touchdown for Woodford County. Cash Wolf's extra point makes it 7-0. And then the Collins Titans come back, long drive, but they have to settle for a 20-yard Gage Miller field goal. Gage Miller kicked the 20-yarder, made it 7-3. At 11:53 of the second quarter, Cade Gooden, first play of the second quarter, rushed it in from 15 yards out. The quarterback for Collins gets the touchdown. Gage Miller's kick is good. Makes it 10-7 Collins. Then at 7:41, just 4 minutes and 12 seconds later, Gooding runs it in this time from 5 yards out. The quarterback with his second touchdown, and Gage Miller's extra point is good. 17-7. And then Woodford County responds with a Fox Coon touchdown pass. It was 39 yards to Omari Joyner, and the extra point by Simeon Urbina was good, made it 17-14 Collins. And then with 27 seconds left in the half, Cade Gooden gets a touchdown pass to Avi Delaney, connects with Delaney with 27 seconds left. It was a 10-yard pass for the score. Kicked by Gage Miller was good, and that was the 24-14 lead for Collins. Halftime. And then in the second half, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row from Woodford County. At 7:01 of the third quarter was Aiden Powell. 15-yard touchdown run. The Wolf extra point was good. Made it 24-21 Collins. And then it was 3 straight touchdown passes. Fox Coons first at 2:53 of the third quarter to Grayson Hodge. A 17-yard strike kicked by Simeon Urbina. Make it 28-24 Woodford County. Then Coons hit Omari Joyner again. A 46-yard touchdown connect this time. Cash Wolf's extra point was good, 35-24. Then Coons to Cale Ritter, complete for 91 yards. Ritter turned on the Jets in the last 20 or 30 yards of that one to score. The kick by Simeon Urbina was good to make the final score 42-24. And there is your scoring summary tonight, brought to you by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. We will take our second post-game break. When we come back, we'll have our most outstanding players of the game. Stay with us on Glycod.
Can one college be all things to all people? Bluegrass Community and Technical College can. Learn more at bluegrass.kctcs.edu.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, in wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
This is Woody with Simpsonville Automotive. Hope you're enjoying the game. We're leaders in customer care because we're always on. Free air out front, 24/7. Our gift to the town, it's always on. 6 loaner cars ready for pickup or delivery anytime. After hours, use our drop box or secure pickup boxes anytime. My team gets it done. Simpsonville Automotive, we are leaders in customer care.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Looking for a partner that delivers big results with a small business touch? Meet Strat BPO, a joint venture combining 49 years of federal contracting experience with the agility of being woman-owned. We provide scalable business process outsourcing and contact center solutions with top-tier compliance and people-first service. We are 400-plus employees strong, ISO certified, and FSMA compliant. Now hiring in Clark County, bringing 400 new jobs and a bold commitment to community growth. Strat BPO, small business certified, large business proven.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
You're watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Collins High School. It is now time for our most outstanding players, presented by Simpsonville Automotive. We're always on. And these guys were on tonight for both of their teams. Both quarterbacks. We'll start with the homestanding Cade Gooden, coming off of 3 weeks off from injury. He rushed 10 times for 77 yards. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground. He was 17 of 38, 285 yards and a touchdown passing. Joey, he did it all on his way back. It just, like you said, they moved the ball 20-20. They just couldn't cash in the red zone.
It could not. Early in the first half, he was basically
he was doing it all. He was running
11 for 18, and so when you see 17 for
he was
38,
6. Yeah,
he's 17 for 38. You think
6 for 20 in the second half.
Oh wow! But no, really, all his damage was done in the first half, and he'd only missed like 6 passes in the second half. Just under a lot of duress, it was a different ball game.
A lot of pressure from
a lot of different ball game for him. But like you said, when you say it's 17 for 38, it can be misleading. But he still threw for a touchdown, and
yep,
he's our
most outstanding player from Simpsonville Automotive. We're always on, and for the visiting Woodford County Yellow Jackets, you cannot be more impressed with the line from Mr. Coons. Fox Coons, 28 of 42, 1 interception, 424 yards, 4 touchdowns, a long touchdown of 91 yards, and he just, anything he needed to do in the second half. And if you look, what was he in the first half? He was 15 of 25, and in the second half, he was 13 of 17.
No interceptions.
No interceptions. But, 4 touchdowns in that second half. That went a long way. So Fox Coons, our most outstanding player of the day, the game for Woodford County, and our most outstanding players are presented by Simpsonville Automotive. We're always on. We're going to take a break, and when we return, we'll have next week's schedule and a look ahead at some of the games we'll be highlighting next week on Glycod.
Home of excellent service, support, and satisfaction, Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment is your one-stop mower shop. Family owned since 1985, Lexington Outdoor offers top brands like Husqvarna, Toro, Grasshopper, and Echo. Plus, free pickup and delivery. Located just 2 miles west of Douglas High School, they're open weekdays and most Saturday mornings. For more info, stop in or visit their website at lexoutdoorpower.com. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job.
Listen up. In a world overwhelmed by noise, we live life on simpler terms. Our terms. No agendas, no drama. Our road, our rules. Let's ride.
Central Kentucky Driving School is raising the bar in driver education because the safety of their students is too important for anything less. Offering driver training for teens and adults, Central Kentucky Driving School will equip you with the skills needed to become a safe and confident driver. A proud community partner, Central Kentucky Driving School invests in their students and families and guides you every step of the way. For more information, give them a call at 859-538-7775 or visit drivecky.com.
For any of your window, door, and siding needs, contact the team at Elite Building Products. Their factory-certified, licensed, and insured contractors have been installing energy-efficient windows and doors for over 30 years. They also offer energy tax credits and military veteran discounts. Locally owned and open weekdays at 242 Wilson Drive, just off of the 27 bypass. For a free estimate, call 859-887-2440. Elite Building Products.
Here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Cartown Kia in Nicholasville, movement that inspires, and by Carpenter's Local 1650. Build your winning career today.
Welcome back to Central Kentucky High School football on Glycod. A look at next week's schedule brought to you by New Vista. They see the good ahead. And we have our next week's schedule. We will be at Glycod. We'll have for you at 6:30, Douglas and Bryan Station. At 7 o'clock, Floyd Central and New Albany. I'll be at that game. Also at 7 o'clock, North Harrison at Providence. And then at 7:30, right here at Collins, Anderson County comes to visit Collins. That should be a good one. Joey, you'll be on that. You'll be the color analyst on that one. And then we'll have also at 7:30, Mail at Fern Creek, and Scott County at Woodford County at 7:30. That'll be a great game next week. Yeah, absolutely. So our final thoughts on this one, a terrific tale of two halves. Terrific first half for Collins, and then second half, all Woodford.
All Woodford, but and a tale which most people don't talk about, the tale of these two quarterbacks. What the future holds for Kentucky football. You know, two juniors like showing all the promise that Louisville, Kentucky, Murray, EKU, Western, all those schools, even more. They could go to any one of these schools here in our state, and we're proud of our young men that these two junior quarterbacks just
excellent,
us well. Yeah,
outstanding
really
talent, and outstanding talent on the edges, on the line. Both teams. This was a really, really fun game to broadcast and to look at from the perspective of 5A football is tough.
It's very tough. This is a very tough region, very tough class. and it's just one of the tops in Kentucky.
Good football all the way around. So I want to say thank you from our CEO, Chris Labar, our executive producer, Steve Bird, our producer on site, Kevin Maldonado, great job, and on our camera operator, Sailor Sizemore, we want to say thank you. And of course, to my good buddy, Joey Hamilton. Thank you, Joey. We'll probably be back together in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Until then, go Steelers.
Hey, do something, baby. Let's do something.
Hey, that's right.
Just play Renegade.
That's it. Again, for Chris Labar, Steve Bird, Kevin Maldonado, Sailor Sizemore, for our analyst Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great Friday night. You've been watching Central Kentucky High School Football on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Central Kentucky High School Football. Tonight's game was brought to you by Bluegrass Community and Technical College. College for your world. Man of War Harley-Davidson. 100% Kentucky owned and operated. IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. New Vista. We see the good ahead. Martin's Peterbilt. Keeping you rolling. Elite Building Products in Nicholasville, where you'll find top quality products for your home. Lexington Outdoor Power Equipment, the right equipment for the right job. Suntime Pools and Spas, good people to know if you have a pool. And by Fast Signs.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.